Well, good morning, everybody. A little Biggie Smalls to start your morning. That's a bit harsh, huh? First thing in the morning. You like that one, Sammy?
Yeah.
Sammy!
Biggie Smalls make you shit your drawers.
Yeah, right on. That's a request off my Twitter. I'm finding songs to start the show every morning, and that one came in last night.
I didn't recognize that one. I don't know Biggie's music.
I love Biggie. I don't know much about Biggie, but every time I hear a Biggie Smalls song, I'm all in.
There's a video of him rapping outdoors in Brooklyn or something. You ever see that? Where it's just were they freestyling?
Yeah.
There's a real genius art to being able to do that. I watch 8 Mile once in a while. I'm like, wow.
Are you inspired by?
I am. It's like, really is hard to do.
Do you want to get into some kind of rap battle?
I certainly do, but I'd be terrible at it.
Hi guys, I'm here for the rap battle.
Yeah, I'm here for the rap battle. Like I can't even rhyme with that.
Right. Who am I going to take on today, guys?
Yeah. Who's my opponent?
Right. They would fucking kill you. Oh, there you go. There's your 8 Mile. Yeah.
There's footage of the actual rap battles Eminem used to have that film was based on. They're really old and shot like on a recorder.
This Eminem has a lot of turmoil. I don't know how he sleeps at night.
Pills.
Pills? You think it's the pills?
I love these.
Knocks down the turmoil a little bit so he can get a good night's sleep?
Yeah.
He's always got an issue. A lot of anxiety and turmoil, this Eminem guy. Even with all that money he's got.
He was 17. We're watching. There's a Biggie video. I can't stand it.
I don't even know if that's good.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it is.
How do you know, Sam? Did you grow up on the streets?
Near the streets. Your haircut would fit in this video really well,
Absolutely.
by the way.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know if this is good. I know Biggie Smalls is amazing, but I don't know if that's good, him just rapping on the street like that at 17 years old.
You could tell because the people around are really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And anytime a fat man is holding a cloth in one hand,
right,
he's doing something really good.
What about the guy that just walked by the screen with just a rag on his head?
Oh, that guy just woke up. He heard some music and he came downstairs.
Is it that hot outside? He needs a little rag on his head?
The guy behind him right now?
Yeah, that's a washcloth on his head.
He's wearing a rag on his head. That's not good.
No, it's just a washcloth.
He probably didn't. He probably was just going down for some cigarettes. He didn't realize he'd be immortalized in a video with a dead legend.
Right, yeah, he didn't want to be recognized. He just wanted to get some ciggies.
And now he's stuck in this fucking rap video for the rest of his life.
Exactly. We got Jim Breuer coming in today. He's stuck in traffic. He's doing the whole show today with us, and he's very excited to do so. So I like the fact that a lot of our friends are stepping up and helping us out there. You know, right?
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Good. It's been good so far. We haven't had any no's.
Have we had none? I mean, Brewer's a guy I could watch do radio. Like, he's a really interesting guy to listen to, but to watch too.
There'll be a lot of watching today because when Jim Breuer goes, there's no stopping him. You got to be smart enough to just get the fuck out of his way, right?
Why doesn't he have a podcast? Jim's a guy if he's not doing a radio show as a podcast. Guys like him and Bill Burr, and I did Burr's podcast.
Right.
Bill had me on.
Yeah.
But Bill's a guy that can do 3 hours by himself. And Brewer's one of those guys who can do 3 hours by himself.
I did what is sort of his podcast when he was still at Sirius. He would do it from his basement, and I went to his mom's house, went downstairs and did it with him. So that's sort of the podcast world, right?
Right.
And he was great. He absolutely should be doing that, especially with all that storytelling he could do.
He can talk. He's one of those guys like I've never met. I think him or Louis, I've said this before, the two best that I know at least of storytelling.
Right.
Guys that can just begin a story and have confidence through it. And I don't know what it is. Is it the voice?
Right.
Is it the intelligence behind it or whatever it is that holds you? Because I collapse when I tell a story.
I love storytellers. I mean, Breuer is one of my favorites because he could tell a good story. I saw him recently at the Paramount in Huntington. Probably not that recent anymore. Probably like, whatever. Doesn't matter. About 4 months ago. He only had, I think, 5 topics.
Yeah.
And he held the audience for over an hour on 5 topics. Long stories about him going to Africa and stuff, but the jokes are in there as he's moving along,
Yeah.
Even if even if there were no laughs in the story, it was still fascinating, him talking about Africa. But the laughs are absolutely there.
Yeah, it's amazing how, like, he'll know he's got 10 minutes left in the story, or
Right.
15 minutes, or however long it is.
Right.
And it doesn't lose steam. He doesn't lose confidence in it.
Yeah.
I have no ability to do that at all.
Selfishly, I want him to, get more topics going. You realize, wow, he only talked about 5 things today. And, whatever. I love him.
There's
He'll be
just
in.
nothing worse than a bad storyteller who doesn't. Like, I know I'm a bad storyteller. So I'll talk for a couple of minutes about something, but I won't go off on a joke topic for.
Right.
I mean, I'll repeat jokes and,
Right.
Fucking add something. Infinitum, infinitum, whatever the fucking word is.
I don't know.
Add something Latin.
Don't look at me. I don't know. Eminem in the early battles always had headphones on. Wonder if he would pre-record before the battle. I don't know. I mean, Eminem is obviously extremely talented, but he's got a lot of strife.
Are you allowed to have headphones on during a battle? Or, like,
I think there's no rules if you're doing a rap battle, right?
so you're basically just singing along with your own stuff, though?
Is that what the rumor is?
I don't know. Why would they allow that? I mean, he's not the first guy to think of it.
Nah, the guy just hung up, so it doesn't matter. I want to talk about Ben Stein anyway.
I love Ben Stein.
Ben Stein is a naughty, naughty boy.
Isn't he fresh?
He's naughty. How old is he? Like 70?
69.
69?
Yes.
Ben Stein begged for nude pictures, pregnant ex-escort says. And this piece of shit, and I mean the escort, she pushed all her stuff toward the tabloids. Her old text messages with Ben Stein and all that. They obviously had some kind of agreement for a while there. And then what? She didn't want anything to do with Ben Stein anymore, and then Ben Stein was still creeping?
I honestly don't know. This is the first I've heard about it is this morning. Like, I looked at this briefly last night.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long they knew each other. Her name is, I guess, Tanya, and she admits that she briefly worked as an escort in Chicago.
Right.
And she said when they first met, she thought he was interested in her as a fledgling author. I guess because she has a blog, and she gave contact information.
Why would you believe that?
Because
Ben Stein's not interested in your blog. He's not interested in anyone's blog.
And even if he was interested in your blog, that also means he's interested in your blog in addition to your tits and ass.
Yeah, of course.
It's not just your blog.
Ben Stein wrote in a Bizarre magazine column last month that he's still like a hormone-crazed teen who gets mad crushes on every beautiful woman he meets. But one woman targeted by the supposedly harmless Stein told Page 6 on Monday that the 69-year-old married grandfather is nothing but a manipulative leech who gave her money and then begged to touch her even though she's pregnant.
How is he the leech if he gave her money?
That's a good point. Tanya Ma, a 24-year-old pregnant performance artist, said she contacted Page 6 to tell her story because she doesn't want him to continue to do this to women. She's a liar. Was she going for a little payday or something?
I don't know. I'm going to guess
My first hunch is she's a liar. I don't know for sure. I better add that. It's much more than sexting, cyber escorting, or being a sugar daddy. It's unhealthy and toxic behavior that needs to be exposed, insisted Ma. What's really going on here? She was an escort.
She was at one point.
She understands that world. She understands the unhealthy, toxic behavior of somebody.
And maybe he became a little infatuated. There's a picture of her on the bend that, Sam just brought up, but she's actually really pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty in that photo.
So maybe he got a bit infatuated and was writing texts or dirty texts, but like, he's 69.
Right.
And what do you think? Like, you know the deal. You absolutely know the deal.
More than most, right?
Yeah.
Stein referred to Ma as Lucia and a former call girl in his June column for the American Spectator. The Yale-educated former Nixon speechwriter wrote that he was immediately smitten after first setting eyes on her at the San Francisco airport in the spring. Wow, he got this in an airport.
Yeah, he,
Breuer!
Hi, James.
How was traffic?
Good.
Gotta love that Lincoln Tunnel traffic.
I gotta love that nonsense song you started off the show with.
Oh, you like that, huh?
You appeal to your 3 listeners that listen to that?
We have a lot of rap fans. You kidding me? We're big in the rap community.
Was that a little too harsh?
No, it's all right.
It was a little harsh. We'll do some Metallica tomorrow. No problem.
All right.
What Metallica song should we do?
Battery.
Do a little Battery tomorrow?
Battery.
That's what we'll
That's
do.
probably
then.
my favorite Metallica song.
Yes.
All right.
It's a little heavy for me, Jim. I'm getting older.
We're talking about Ben Stein. He's a naughty, naughty boy.
And Stein.
Yeah.
This is a good story.
Okay, I see it.
The Yale-educated former Nixon speechwriter wrote that he immediately smitten. Okay, so he met her in the airport, She was a stunningly beautiful, absolute knockout young Eurasian woman, Stein wrote, and we have been in touch almost every day since. Tanya, who admits she briefly worked as an escort in Chicago, said that when she first met Stein, she thought he was interested in her as a fledgling author.
She has to know.
Come on.
It's like she knows what he wants.
Oh, it's in the paper?
Yeah, it's in in the paper. Not only is it in the paper, but all these text messages are in the paper.
She pushed all her text messages to the newspaper.
Yeah, so the next time, by the way, that the NSA, I said the NSA spies, this is why they do it, because this is kind of who we are as a public. This is what we feel entitled to.
Right.
So spy away.
He said he'd read my blog, and I gave him my contact information, she said. We texted for about 4 months. Then he asked me to send pictures. He said he was very captivated, and he just wanted to remember me. After a while, he started asking for more racy photos.
Yeah, because as an ex-escort, you have no idea what a 69-year-old guy
is looking for.
No idea at all.
Right.
He just wants to read your blog and help finance, a pop-up book about what it was like when you were a hooker? Fucking idiot.
A pop-up book.
Why would a 69-year-old be interested in your blog unless you were hot?
Of course.
I mean, come on. How stupid are you?
And he was saying things like, I want to hug you and kiss you in the text messages. And I guess she said said she wouldn't have sex with him.
That was his in. That was his excuse.
Yeah.
Then earlier this month, he wanted to place me in a hotel near where he lives in L.A., Ma said. But the day before I was supposed to meet him, he texted me about wanting to touch and kiss, she said. Well, what do you think he wanted if he's putting you in a hotel near his home?
Absolutely.
Ma said, the ex-Comedy Central star wrote, when you get here, I want to hug and kiss you. I understand you don't want to fuck me, wow, but I want to touch you and kiss you.
By the way, I've been through the text message relationships very similar to this one, where, you're throwing out those little feelers. Like what happens is you start talking to somebody, and there's a whole money thing going on, and you're okay with it. You don't mind it. She doesn't mind it. But then you want to make sure she knows, I expect something physical out of this.
Yeah.
And it's not moving in that direction. So, like, all right, she's coming to town. We haven't discussed this. And then you're like a little hugging and kissing. Like you're starting to.
Right.
Because she's not offering it up. Right. You start saying, look, we're going to hug and kiss.
Right.
And you want to feel her baby bump. Oh, I love him. I love Ben Stein. Win Ben Stein's load.
Not a fan of Ben Stein, but I feel bad for him here.
Yeah, this is terrible.
She fucking threw him under the bus. Growing horribly uncomfortable with his antics, Ma said she texted back, Ben, you may hug me and feel my baby bump, but anything more is too much for me. I'm not your girlfriend. Can't we simply enjoy a conversation and meal? I'm pregnant. Stein responded, your note hurts my feelings. Insulting. Shows zero appreciation.
Yeah, Ben was a little groveling there. When she said, I'm pregnant, he should have wrote back, but your mouth isn't, and then put a smiley face.
He said his wife knew about everything.
Oh, no, he's married.
But Stein denied to the Post on Monday that he ever did anything untoward. She is a person I've only met for less than 5 minutes at an airport. I've never touched her. I have never had any sexual contact with her. I should get a medal for helping this woman, Stein said about Ma.
There's one line in here. I'm sorry. Where's there's one line in here that really makes me want to hug Ben Stein. And as he's trying to defend himself, and at the end he goes, here's the real story. Ben said, has never had any criminal charges or ethical blemishes in his life. She tells him a sob story. He helps her out thousands of dollars. She says she's going to have a baby, and the father of the baby isn't going to help her. Ben goes, I didn't expect anything from her. Hugging and kissing doesn't mean I want to fuck her. I said that explicitly in my text. What's wrong with wanting to hug people? Ben,
Jim,
stop it.
Breuer, you're married. Would your wife just allow you to hug and kiss
and feel a baby bump?
Oh yeah, that little part. And feel a baby bump.
Sweetie, she felt bad. She just needed a hug.
Right.
That's all I gave her.
And a kiss, and then I felt her baby
and some
bump.
money. Yeah.
And I gave her some
going on
money.
here? Why is she exposing him? I'm a little late on this. Why is this in the paper? Why is she exposing
Because
him?
she finally realized that he doesn't give a crap about her blog. It's obvious.
Or he won't give her the money she wants. I don't know what actually pushed her to this.
She caught a big dumb fish from the minute she pulled that reel in. My blog, she knew what was going on. Come on, man. She was luring in that dumb old man.
This is a person who appealed to me for money.
Where does she live?
I don't know.
She said she would send me some examples of her performance art. Some of those examples were racy and some were not. I just don't get what I have done wrong. She is mad at me because she wanted more money.
Well, he's stupid.
Yeah.
What? I don't get these guys. I don't get any of these guys. If you're going to do something, you got to do it like you got to meet in a back alley today.
Yeah.
And you got to hang out by a dumpster or a guard. You can't text ever. You can't send pictures. Like, when are these morons ever going to learn? Like, don't even speak in public.
Right.
Just hand each other a fake note or something and then work it out. Pay cash. Pay cash for a room.
Pay cash wherever you go.
I'll meet you over here for cash. And then deny everything. Wear a horse head when you walk in the hotel.
Because you know security cameras and they catch you.
You got to wear a horse head. You got to pass off notes and meet in a back alleyway. These morons are texting.
But she'll take the notes and she'll give them to the press.
Well, no, you write it with your opposite hand. That's not my handwriting.
Get a homeless guy to write out the notes for you.
Yes, give him $5. Let him write out. He'll set it up. Why?
Yes.
I mean, just stupidity. Him and all these people. I'm gonna take a picture of my dick, and hopefully no one will ever find out. What's the matter with you?
Hold on, Jim. Let me step in right there. Sometimes taking a picture of your dick is okay, but just don't have your whole body in it. Like, never use your face in it.
Still, why would you text it? You're still texting, and whether it's your dick or not, you're already saying, "Hey, I'm sending your dick. I just want to let you know,
here's my
dick's on my
dick."
mind.
Right.
Maybe not my dick, but now you're thinking of dick."
Yeah.
It's like you're not sending flowers over the text. You're sending dick.
Well, you might want it to be attached to your phone number if it's a good picture.
Yeah,
But,
it all depends.
Yeah, well, and Jimmy's in a different world.
I'm
than
single.
us. He's a
Yes.
single man. He's fishing.
Let
He's
me tell you
fishing.
something. I got dead eyes. If you look at any picture I take, I got dead eyes.
Because you don't want.
I just got straight dead eyes.
Why? Because your wife's like, oh, I see you.
No, because I know the effect.
Right.
I just, not that anything she would do. I don't even want to be put in that position.
Right.
It's just not worth it.
Can I see your dead eye face? I've seen that in a lot of.
It's a very disappointed
Thank
look.
you. Right. Thank you. Oh my God, if you weren't married, I'd love to take my fat tits and I just rub them all over your face and ear. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, we're all just getting really wasted. We're walking around with no panties. We like walking on all fours. We love it. Oh, you just have to hang out and maybe do the goat for 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Phenomenal order. Thank you. The offer's fantastic. I'll take a picture, yes. I mean, how stupid can you be?
Ben Stein got caught. I mean, he's like, I don't understand
He
what
got
I did
caught.
wrong.
What a moron.
He was trying to be naughty. She was hoping that it was more than what it really was, where he was just being naughty. He threw that whole "I'll read your blog and check out your performance art" stuff. She was hoping that maybe there was some kind of interest. Then she realized there was no interest and decided to fuck him over.
What are the performance art pictures?
End
I'd
of
love to
story.
see them.
I don't know.
Also, listen, he's a public guy. The only way he can cheat, hooker. Case closed.
Yeah.
Even now, that doesn't work.
That doesn't help anymore.
Because you got to hope the hooker isn't like, oh my God, the Ben Stein. This could make me, this could raise my real estate up.
Right.
She was ex-hooker, right? She's an ex-hooker?
She said she was an ex-escort, yes.
Ex-escort.
All right, come on. This is it, and she's not stupid. She caught a big dummy.
This is how they'll spin it on The View. Oh, he's old enough to be her father.
She's got a nice avatar on her Twitter. She's better looking on her Twitter. Was that her that you just popped up?
And who wins here? She does.
Oh, that's not her. That's another Tanya Ma.
She wins here.
Is she? She's Asian, but is that like a Thai name? M.A.?
I don't know.
I don't recognize that.
We don't know much about that.
I don't know
that culture. I feel bad we started with this because Breuer doesn't go for like the gossipy stuff in general.
Oh no, I don't care.
We got to start somewhere because we were stuck in traffic.
Yeah,
this actually is a big story today. So I feel bad for Ben Stein.
I haven't read the news in like 2-3 years. So I like when this is so it's so black and white to me. Anything. So I'm so unemotionally attached.
How do you not read the news for 2 or 3 years as a comic too?
Because I don't do news on. I don't care.
That's true.
What should I care about? Tell me what I should care about.
Oh, this whole election thing, Jim. And what about... It is all really a big glop of shit.
It is a great question. There's nothing
give
you
me
should
a
really...
reason
There's nothing you really should care about, I guess.
Should I worry about what's going on in Iran?
Absolutely. The repression of peoples in Iran.
I think your life's a lot easier if you don't turn on the TV.
I haven't missed anything.
You realize that,
I don't miss anything.
You realize your life's pretty good when you keep the TV off.
It's great.
Doesn't bring you down with all this negative stuff. What about
I
Israel?
could care less.
What about Israel?
What about it?
That whole area is in turmoil.
Since when? Since 5 billion BC.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do? What am I going to sit and debate with some moron for 3 hours and watch the news debate? Let's talk to this special. Well, you know, it's like the Indians and the Palestinians, they've been repressed. Well, let's go to this channel. Fuck the Palestinians! The Israelis get American and Obama needs a fuck. I'll tell you what, if this fucking country doesn't fucking, we don't, and what with this health education? Let's go.
Well, you know, maybe we can find a happy medium, but Hamas really has to step up here and show they want to be nice.
I mean, who cares? Who cares? I don't live there.
Maybe
When it's in my house, when I got Hamas, when I got a Palestinian Israeli throwing rocks at my house, I'm going to have a problem. Dude, relax. You're in a house. Show some class. I don't need you throwing things. Oh, what's your problem? We're all sitting down, having chicken parmesan. My wife made a nice salad. What's your problem?
my wife made a nice...
Sit down. Take some shoes off. Never mind. They're already off.
I've never
Yes,
had...
you're throwing them at me in disgrace.
I've never had a nice salad. Everyone always talks about it, and we made a nice salad. It's salad.
Yes, I agree, but you know what?
What makes it a nice salad?
Maybe Jimmy can relate because he's still thin. Yeah, once in a while, we're kind of, you want to get healthier.
Yeah.
You start hitting 40 and you see, like, I don't need to, just you start seeing people dropping around you and you go, all right, you know, I'm not going to tempt fate. So you have to be pushed in the salad world. And at first... It's not fun. It's like moving to Florida. So I really want to retire and move to Florida. But then you're like, hey, you know, Captiva's not too bad.
Right.
That's a nice Florida.
Captiva's nice.
You get a salad with a little cranberry, maybe some cheese.
A couple of walnuts thrown in there, some sugar on them, a little flavor.
That's a nice salad.
Nice salad.
You said
You
cranberries,
know what I had
right?
a good the other day?
Right.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I almost moved to this section of upstate New York. They had feta cheese and watermelon. I was already sold.
That's actually pretty good stuff.
It's a nice salad.
That makes for a nice salad.
It's a nice salad.
You're absolutely right.
A nice salad's not too big and not too small.
That's right.
It whets your appetite, but it doesn't stuff you for the main course.
We've come a long way with salads, too. When we were growing up, it was lettuce,
Yeah.
Yes.
a half-rotten tomato, and maybe a piece of cucumber. That was it. That's all you got.
You want some French 1,000?
Right, that was all. And some dumb piece of onion, maybe.
Or
Right.
Ken's
Red
Caesar.
Right.
That was the salad dressing we had. Ken's Caesar dressing.
And maybe a crouton or two.
Yes.
Now they've thrown, craisins in there and watermelon and
They're throwing it all in
olives.
there. Yes.
It's all right. You're right. You
Ken's
could have a
Steakhouse.
nice salad.
I like a good salad.
You know.
Same as a nice salad.
This guy's killing me with the coffee.
What happened?
Who's?
You need coffee?
They're getting it.
Oh,
I was gonna get a little dark right down the alley here, but I was.
Their coffee sucks
insisted
here.
not to go there.
just because you have a Starbucks machine at work doesn't mean it's good coffee.
No.
Their coffee down the hall is horrible, and it's a Starbucks machine. I'm drinking green tea.
So
green tea today.
Hurts my stomach.
So what other news should I know about?
This is all we need to know.
What about the
Ben Stein's cock still works. Good for you, Ben.
What about the Malaysian air crash? That was a big story.
What happened?
In the Ukraine, in a war zone.
What
now they're trying to
happened?
get the bodies back.
Passenger plane was shot down.
Plane
by
was shot
rebels.
down.
That wasn't nice.
No, it was certainly. That's exactly what the headlines read. That was not nice. Don't need to be so official and newsy.
And now we hear from the Malaysian, what are they, president? Not nice.
It was not nice.
Not nice.
Not nice.
But how does that affect you? You're right.
What am I doing? Go
Unless you're-
march?
Unless you're a world traveler, you just want to make sure they don't fly over the Ukraine.
Why would I be in the Ukraine?
True. Well, sometimes maybe you got to fly over the Ukraine.
I'm not going over there.
Not even fly over it to go somewhere else?
Is it a terrible thing? Yes.
Obviously, it's a terrible thing.
Does it affect me? No.
Well, they didn't mean to fly over it. They went into the wrong airspace.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did it, because Ukraine airspace, all pilots don't stay out of it because it's a fucking war zone. So that could happen.
They shot it down, and then the families want their bodies back. Their loved ones back. And
but you're not gonna get
that
it back.
was a problem. Huh?
You're not going to get it back.
Well, they kind of threw a lot of bodies on a train, right?
Yeah.
Where are they going to throw it on Where are they going to throw it on a nice little sail ship? Here, we really helped the bodies out. We got these nice sailboats. We're going to put them out in the bay. We'll set it off on a nice little horn. I mean, what are you going to do? It's awful, but at the same time,
I just think it's hard to not see the news.
Why?
I don't know. It's everywhere.
What does it got to do? Exactly.
It's everywhere. So what do you fill that time up with?
Anything.
Wiffle ball? And...
So what? Just not looking. I get shit. My mother's blind. She's in a fucking cuckoo bin. My father's probably got maybe 2 months left.
What?
I got a 15. I don't know. He's just 91. I got a 15-year-old kid. I get a 13-year-old, 11. I didn't get time for planes getting shot down Ukraine.
I saw an old video you did it with your dad, making him race around the island in your kitchen.
That was like a year ago.
I said it's old. It was for NASCAR or something.
I thought you meant when you said old. I thought you were like, this thing was.
Oh no. All right.
Yes, was that the one I made him wear bunny ears?
I didn't see the bunny ears one.
That was funny.
He makes his dad race around the island in the kitchen, and he tries.
That's his exercise.
And he tries to set new world records.
Yes, and do you know how what I edit out because the kids are watching is the fact that I say there's a naked woman down in his room waiting for him.
Really? To get him going faster?
His eyes bulge, and he goes, yeah. I go, yes, and then he gets up and then he moves around the room.
And then he gets his exercise around the island.
Yeah.
Does he know you're lying?
I don't know.
Maybe it's wishful thinking. Like I think Jim's lying, but maybe he's not.
Yeah. He's really hard to read. I don't know where his head is really at. There's times where I think he's kind of there, but he's not. He's really not.
My mom's heading down that road.
Is it
I think it's the early stages.
Is it Alzheimer's or dementia?
What's the difference?
I think Alzheimer's gets you a lot quicker, right?
I think my mom has Alzheimer's.
And dementia, it might be a little slow. I don't know. Maybe Dr. Steve could call in and explain. But she was asking me. We went and saw her the other day, and she's asking me where my other 2 kids are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So she thinks I have 4 kids instead of 2. I was like, oh fuck.
Maybe she met me and Anthony.
When did this start?
About a year ago, probably. I guess. Yeah. And it's not progressing too quickly, but it's happening.
It's dementia.
It's absolutely happening.
It's dementia.
Does dementia mean that you think things are there that aren't, and Alzheimer's is you just forget? Like, I don't know how does.
I don't either. It's really annoying, Jimmy. It's like every doctor you talk to go,
well, it's all kind of the same thing. It's all different branches, and one's more. We don't really know about Alzheimer's till they're dead. And when they're dead, then we can examine their brain and we can tell it's like,
it's too late at that point.
All right, you've been doing this. How long are you doing this? 20 years. All right, 20 years. So how do people say, oh, well, then this one has it? Because you hear people have Alzheimer's, but they can't legally say they have Alzheimer's. It's really annoying. But my take is when they start hallucinating, like my mom hallucinates.
Oh.
It's pretty nuts. And
what kind of hallucinations?
Dude, I went to crazy stuff.
Like what? Give me one, please.
Right. This all started in around March. I got literally, mom's normal, and then about 12:30 at night, I got a call, and she said, she just calls, hi. I said, hey, Mom. I thought it was a death call because of the place. And I said, what's up? And she goes, well, I was trying to do the close, but the blackout is killing everyone. And wow. I was, what's going on over there? What are you talking about? There's a blackout in the building? Well, no. I mean, the governor's called a state of emergency. It's a whole blackout in the whole state. And I didn't realize what was going on yet. Right. I thought maybe she woke up in her bed. And I went, Ma, I've got electricity. And she went, oh, Jesus Christ, no, you don't. What the hell? Why would you say these things? The whole state is out. The floods? What are we going to do about the floods? And I went, okay. So my wife stayed on the line. I drove there. And it took me about an hour and a half to talk her down and realize it was the middle of the night. And there was a mess in the bed. And I'm like, what's going on?
How far of a ride was it to the place?
Like 8 miles. Literally 8 miles. So,
8 miles.
So, like 2 days later, she's talking crazy talk. People are trying to kill me in here. They're trying to kill me. Taking her clothes off, running down the hallways. She had a urinary tract infection. You ever hear that?
Of course.
Did you know in older people?
It's not good.
It's like taking acid. LSD, they go completely out of their minds. Well, she is yet to come back. She comes back maybe 70%, but she's not all there.
A UTI will fuck that brain up? Wow.
Out of their minds for months, if not permanently.
Why is that?
From what I understand, it's like poison, and then if it works its way up to the brain, you haven't taken care. Me and you, we're gonna find it right away.
Right.
Like, oh my god, my piss hurts.
Right.
or we're gonna be like, it's every time I pee, it trickles.
Sure.
Something's going on. Elderly aren't thinking.
They're used to things being broken and fucked up. So one more thing is not even on the Reddit radar.
Oh my god, I can't pee. I haven't peed in a month. This is weird. Right. So, and then all right. So it comes to the point where I'm starting to. She lives in my house.
She lives in your house now.
Not now. She's in not independent living. Assisted living. But before she went in there, she did a little run in my house. And when she was in my house, she would go, who the hell is this one that just walked in hanging out by the fireplace? And I'd look by my fireplace, and I don't know if, like, is she tripping, or is it like, oh, am I getting, this is my first-hand look at the afterworld? Like, is there something really going on here? Right. And I mean, she's looking dead serious at it. And I went, what is she? She goes, the one with the hair. So I'm looking at the fireplace, and so I got up, and I said, Ma, is this where the person's standing? Well, she went, no, she just moved over. And so I looked and I went, okay, I'm going to try to grab her. And then she kind of realized, like, wow, I'm tripping.
Right.
And I said, there's no one here, Mom. Mom, don't you think that with the kids in the house, I would not allow a stranger to just walk in and just hang out by my fireplace?
You're trying to use a little logic.
Yeah, and she's done it a bunch. She said, that little girl's so cute downstairs and no one's home.
Isn't that creeping you out a little bit?
A little bit,
because you're wondering, maybe when you get older, maybe you start seeing ghosts and all sorts of crazy shit. For real? And,
yes.
And us, we're thinking, all right, they're just nuts.
Yeah. Dude, but I got a mess and a story and a drama to lead all the way up to. We got family battles going on. I'm not talking to my sister.
What?
Oh, dude, it's I paid, hey, you know where to begin. Where it all started was...
We could take a break.
Let's take a break, but this is a journey, and I want people's opinion, because the more people I tell go, Breuer, there's something wrong with your family. There's no one. That's not normal. What just happened?
Really?
Yes, and I'll tell you the situation after our break. But
Jim's dad has been texting with an ex-escort from Chicago, and there's a whole thing going on.
Well, did I tell you the one time when he got sent to the hospital with the nurse he had that he was really attracted to? I didn't tell you this.
I think you did.
I think so.
He was very attracted to one of the home nurses, right?
He's really attracted to one of the girls. Yeah.
He would pull it out.
And I never physically saw him pulling out. They would claim the sheets would wet.
Right.
All right. So he's 90 at the time, and he's delusional. This story it's also a story of hope. It made me realize, like, oh, okay. Long story short, she said, oh my God, I got to sit him downstairs. I have to sit him downstairs on the toilet. He's a little too excited, and I don't want to be near him. I'm going to do his clothes right now. So she's washed his clothes. She's hanging out, talking to us. And then About 10 minutes later, she goes down, and she comes back up, and she goes, "Oh my God, he's having a stroke. He's having a stroke. He's having a heart attack." So I went in there, and I really did think he was dying. I thought he was dying. His crap smells so bad that we light candles all over the place. It smells horrifying. It's disturbing.
That actually does give me hope. You're right, because I like that fucking nice dump that ruins the whole family's day. Good for him.
You can't enjoy your nice salad anymore.
Oh, no, you're just wrecking everybody's fucking holidays.
Right.
Shitting up a store.
Fuck you and your nice salad.
Good for him.
So you thought he was dying?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so funny, man. And you know what? As he got older, he would say, "You know what I really enjoy in life? Pork chops and a really good shit." And he meant it. He meant just really good shit. He had such passion about
That's what it comes down to eventually?
Yes.
Good pork chops
and a really
good
shit. So, I walk in the room. It's funny now. His head is cocking back like he's having a seizure.
Right.
And eyes in the back of his head. He's drooling. And I've kind of seen him almost die a couple times. And his head is over the candle, so I kind of smell it burning. So I lift his head off the candle, and that's when I realize, like, and I'm telling him, "Dad, go to your brother's, go light." And I hear the ambulance is coming. I'd say, "Your brother's waiting for you. We have a good life. You did everything you could here. Everything's gonna be great. Just go. And then the guys come in. We got it, Mr. Breuer." And slowly, a couple minutes later, he starts, and the smell is unbearable because he's also let a huge dump in. So usually when old people die, they die in the can. So obviously he's going. So the smell is just awful. One of the guys walked in, he's gagging. One of the cops are gagging. So everyone's standing back. Now they're starting to laugh and giggle. I'm starting to get a little agitated. Like, "Is everything all right?" And they come out and they're laughing, and I hear them. They go, "Listen, your father, he did have a stroke." I went, "What's so funny?" They go, "Well, it's not the stroke that he's going to lose feeling or anything. It's kind of stroke that, well, you need a cigarette and a nap after." And they go, "We just found what the problem was." I went, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" And they went, "No." And I went full release. Like, "Oh yeah, it's all over." And it's, he jacked it out and to the point where he had to go to the emergency room. So, in a way, I know that sounded crazy, but in a way, I was like, wow, you can be 90 and still pull that off? That gives me a lot of hope.
Yeah.
That gives me a lot of hope.
And not only to be able to do that, but to do that and then take a giant, awful shit
on top of it.
Oh,
right.
my, and then just almost fall asleep on a candle. What a way to go.
That's a hell of a
Fucking
day.
rules.
That does rule. What are we doing? We're watching the stupid news is what we're doing.
You guys are worried about... Do you think my dad's worried about who got shot down over Ukraine? He's dumping with his head over a candle while he just blasted off.
Do you know how good a load you have to spill to fall asleep on fire?
You know what?
Oh, man.
It's not going to get better than this.
Oh, man.
Fuck, Breuer's here. We're very happy.
Oh, my God.
We'll talk to Dr. Steve after the break. That was too good. We got to take a break on that note. That's
that's
too
a good closer right there.
Because Breuer's got a good tease. The family's not getting along. He's not talking to his sister, right? That's what we're talking about after the break?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you guys tell me if this is...
Oh yeah, we'll get
everyone tells me I'm way off line, but
we'll get. You want Dr. Steve to tell us the difference between dementia?
Yeah, I'm curious.
That'd be great.
And Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
because I think my mom has Alzheimer's.
Huh?
Because I think my mom has Alzheimer's.
All right, we'll find out. And Jim Breuer's everywhere these days. Wow, a lot of dates, Jim.
Well, I'm filming a special in February, and I want to come up with.
Cool.
I mean,
good for you, man.
I got a new hour and change. I want to have like 2.5 hours by the time I
Where are
hit
you
it.
shooting?
Long Island.
Oh, fucking
the Paramount.
You're going back there.
Oh my God!
Isn't that a great room?
I fell in love with that place.
Jim and the guys over there do a great job. They have passion for what they do. That's an amazing venue.
Oh, my
One of the
God.
best in the whole country.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Right?
Absolutely.
Oh, that you're going to kill it there.
Jimmy, you've been in D.C. It's like Club something. It's called Club. Darn it! I'll have to find out. But it's like Club 9 or Club something.
No.
Oh my God!
I told.
Oh my God!
I told you have to play there. He wants you in a second.
No, he means in D.C.
I mean, but the Paramount is what he's referring to. It's just like the place in D.C.
Oh.
And you should play there. You would have a
You didn't
ball.
play the Paramount?
No, I never did.
I'm telling you would love it.
You'll never play anywhere else after that gig.
How big is it?
1,200?
Yeah.
I probably did all of
They might squeeze a little more even. You know, a little something.
I think
something.
1,200 with seats.
Right.
Okay. I have to do them with seats.
Oh,
It's a great room.
You'll sell out, and you'll think you're at the Garden. They're I can't explain. That place is unreal.
It really is great.
Maybe I'll try. I haven't done Long Island in a couple of years. Maybe I'll do it.
I saw Stone Temple Pilots there. They were great. I saw you there. I've gone there a bunch now.
Didn't they have Volbeat there? I want to see Volbeat. You like Volbeat?
The 930 Club in D.C. that you
Yes.
just
When you're hanging with your gang.
Hell no.
No.
I hate Facebook.
Do you go into Palestine and Israel if you're not Jewish or Palestinian? Do you go there?
Absolutely not. I don't hang with either of those people. You know what I'm saying?
I hate Facebook for that reason because you find out your political affiliations, what your family's into, whether they're Democrats or Republicans and stuff. And then they start spouting off. I'm like, man, I liked it a lot better when I didn't know that you were a Democrat or a Republican.
And people don't even know what they are. They just think they know what they are
Because they see something and then they just repeat what they
no one has their own opinion.
Hell fucking no.
They don't know what's really going on. It's morons.
Where's his coffee?
It's genius. It's good to talk about that.
I'm obsessing about Breuer's coffee. Did someone go for coffee for you?
Yeah, she went.
Okay, all right. We're going to take a break. More with Jim Breuer. Jimmy's got his Vice show coming out tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow on
What is that?
On Vice.com. It's a talk show. I hosted where I did a monologue and pre-shot sketches, interviewed
Video
guests.
and all this.
Oh, yeah, it's on...
I want to watch this. Where do I watch this?
Vice.com tomorrow. I think in the morning it comes out. I don't know how Vice releases stuff. And my guests are Mike Tyson and Dana White. So I'm very happy with how it came out.
And I saw one of the skits. It was really fucking funny.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, really funny. I only saw one of them so far, but yeah.
Thank you.
So it starts tomorrow. Make sure you check that out on Vice.com.
Welcome back to Cock Talk. I'm Mistress Vixen. Today, we're talking about your first man-on-man experience. We have Mars on the phone from Puerto Rico. Mars, talk to me, baby.
I'm a changed man as of yesterday. Yeah, I'm a fucking changed man. I'm not the same.
Mars, I see here you had your first gay experience last night.
Yeah?
Yummy. So tell me, what was that little asshole of yours like before the big night?
My shit is so tight, man. I guess I'm anal retentive. It's so tight.
Sexy. And what was going through your head when you whipped out that big dick?
He tells me to lie down on my left side, and I'm facing a particular direction. And then he pulls his apparatus out. I'm like, hell no, that shit is not going near me. Sure enough, he goes behind me.
How big was it?
It was, I swear to God, about 2 feet long.
Ooh, you're a spicy little bitch, aren't you? And what did he say before he put it in you? Did he ease it in?
I'm just feeling for a second, and all of a sudden, this motherfucker, all the way in my ass. Oh.
Ooh, you lucky little taquito. Tell me more.
He goes like this. Come on, buddy, help me here. Work with me. Let me do my job.
What was that job?
Open my ass.
I don't know how you guys do it. Just letting that rainbow-striped freak flag fly.
Come on, alcohol. Alcohol.
This all sounds so dirty. how'd you get cleaned up after? Did he do it for you?
Yeah, he cleaned it afterwards. No, he did it afterwards in front of me. No, he did.
Ooh, how did he do that?
What is it, toss salad? You could toss my salad anytime.
Ooh, he licked your asshole clean with his tongue?
Exactly.
My God, Mars, you are so naughty. Any guy would be lucky to go south of the border with you.
This is our secret. Don't tell anyone.
What I wouldn't give to have a dick sometimes. Well, tune in next week when Cock Talk returns, and we talk to guys about their first time with a down low brother. Mars, I bet you have a story like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Ooh, you little Spanish fly, you've got me all wet. See you next week for more Cock Talk.
We now return you to the goddamn fuck show Opie and Jim Norton do with no damn name. The hell is that? Who put them in this position? Oh, and I'm to believe no one's even fixed their fucking studio yet? Who owns this dump? Christ all fucking mighty. Fine, we're back. Okay, good.
Seeing Lars with that hat is funny.
I want to check out the bloopers now. Look at these guys.
Can I have a little piece of that muffin? God damn it, that looks good. Fucking Breuer has a muffin. It's like a shrunken head in a tribe. Right. I just want like a quarter inch of it.
There you go.
That's too much.
That's a full muffin.
Jim, that's too much
you
muffin.
just gave him a piece, which turns out to be a full muffin.
Yeah, I won't touch it. There you go.
Where'd you get that muffin
That's
from?
all I'm having.
It's Starbucks.
It's
Come
a
on,
Starbucks
chocolate muffin. I'm not playing around.
Man, well,
It was this doctor guy.
You're gonna have a nice salad later after having a
You don't worry
muffin
about that.
for breakfast.
I'm running, doing a bike. I'm all on it. I'm on a bet with someone. I got like 3 weeks to.
Wow, what's the
finish
bet? You're losing.
Be in better shape.
How do you show that? Just by the weight
Having
you lost?
muffins and coffee in the morning.
All right, let's get into the story. The family's falling apart a little bit, huh?
Wait, no, I want to talk to the doctor. Is he calling or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Dr. Steve on.
Yeah.
And then you got to get into what's going on with you and your sister, I guess?
I'll tell you.
Okay. We'll get Dr. Steve on first as you eat your muffin.
He's a good doctor, Steve. He's a Kevorkian protege.
I've heard Dr. Steve.
Yeah, very
We like
good.
Dr. Steve a lot.
Yeah.
I like him too.
Well, dementia will cause the mind to go slowly, whereas Alzheimer's works quickly.
He gets hard-ons talking about this stuff.
Yeah,
he loves
he
it.
loves it.
He absolutely loves it.
Anything with death.
I love it.
Don't you wish his hair would catch on fire?
Dr. Steve?
Yes.
Yeah, it would give me a great pleasure. I'm going to need some fluid to put my skull out.
He's very calm.
It's weird to see what I like seeing. I don't say I don't like seeing it, but watching my mom go down this path or whatever, you sort of see where your life ends up and what you start seeing. Like she sees. I took her for coffee yesterday, and she was like, last night, her first husband, the one that she fell in love with, her first husband, her love of her life, had a kid, went to World War II. 2 months before it ended, he got killed.
Right.
2 months before he was done with his service, he was killed. But last night, she's like, he came. It was really weird. He came last night, and he took me out of the bed and we just danced. And he brought me to the dance floor and we were laughing so hard. And he said, Doris, I have you. I'll come see you again. I'll come back. But it was so great to see you. I can't wait to see you. And part of me is like, whoa, dude, is that
real? Part of you has to think, is that real?
Like it's definitely the mind
right
going
misfiring
back there. But that's just weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's also like by the time we're that age, hopefully they'll be a little bit better with that stuff, and that won't happen to us. Instead of 80 or 90, maybe it'll happen at 100 or 105. Hopefully, it'll buy us a few extra years and not.
Yeah, and then I started thinking like, well, yeah, probably the drugs are. But like, you hear more. Do people have Alzheimer's and all that when in the 40s and 50s, or is it the drugs that are keeping us alive longer? That's, you start taking, everyone's taking drugs by the time they're 50, 60. They're taking blood thinners, they're taking this, or taking whatever. No one was living to this age, but now you're staying 80, 90, and more, and they're losing their minds. But is it the drugs that keep us alive.
We got to buy drugs I think we got to buy drugs to kind of to make us healthier. It's almost like I had a doctor tell me once the human body is designed to live about 40 years or something. Like that's how we were designed.
40.
Yeah, like back in the Roman times or whatever. And then he said like all this extra stuff is all just science and medicine. So a lot of times that's why things are happening to you as you get older, because your eyes degenerate and all this stuff because you weren't designed to live this long.
Right.
Well, I don't think
so I guess it's a good problem to have.
We're having no luck with Dr. Steve, so
screw him.
He would answer a lot of these questions.
It's too bad.
I think he's dropping his kids off somewhere. That's usually what happens. He calls us in between trips.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you and your sister?
Well, I'll tell you, there's two things going on. Now,
or we could do more news.
No, there's two things going on.
Let's do muffin talk.
One is, now, my mom, this is a situation. It's a home situation. I pay for my mom to be in a home.
Right.
My mom helps pay for my father's care. Now, I pay for my mom because my mom cries. She's got no money. I got no money. I can't do this. Oh, my God, I can't do this. So I started paying for her. While I'm doing that, I'm also paying, salaries and whatever.
Right.
Now I discover that my mom has quite a bit of money hidden in a closet. Which one of my sisters said, she's got all this money. You should tap into this money and money. And once I found that out, I'm like, oh my God, I've dished out a retarded amount of money over the last 3 years. Whatever.
Wait, she's been hoarding money though? Do you know?
Yes.
What?
Hiding it.
Just hiding it.
Yeah, like, when this is gone, you get everything.
But and where's I gotta stop you. Where's it hidden? And is it all cash? And
some of it was not cash like cash you find in a closet.
Right.
But just a little something here, a little something there.
Wow.
IRA thing here and IRA thing.
Yeah, sure.
I don't understand that world. So before my mom started going kooky, I said, Mom, okay, if we're gonna start living in this home, and now she's going to say, why don't we just? And her check, she would always, every time she had to write a check for my dad, she's like, I don't have this money, and I'm going to have no money, and I don't know. So, all right, well, let's start liquidizing everything. So, A, I don't have to watch you have a breakdown every other month. And B, now I know, and I can sort out how much money is here, and how much goes to Dad, how much goes to you, and how much I start getting paid back in the last 3 years of over 6 figures that I've lost. Yeah. Oh, dude, over 6 figures. So, with that said, now, my mom's now living at my house. All right? She's too crazy to live in her independent living. She's running naked. She's crazy. Everyone's trying to kill her. Everyone's trying to kill her.
But your dad's in the house, too.
He's in the house.
And they don't get along.
Right. We had this whole physical thing going on. Wow. So, yeah, it's a lot going. So, we're trying to build a room, build a separation. Now, the nurse that takes care of my dad says, I'll take him to my house while you're figuring out, Mom, I'm not allowing these two together, especially because my dad's easy. He's like a rag doll. You put him on a chair, he's not moving. And if you don't talk to him, he's in a coma in 3 seconds. He's out. So unless you're entertaining him, forget it. He's done. He's just a wall fixture. My mom doesn't stop moving. She has this thing called sundowning. What it is during the day, we're talking like this, Jimmy. Once 3, 4 o'clock comes, there's someone downstairs, and you're I'm tired of your lying.
Oh, no.
Lying about what? Oh, for Christ's sake, you're stealing, and you're always plotting. And you know what? Your kids keep taking my lipstick. And you can't engage because all right, this is where to look. And then she'll wake up at 2, 3 in the morning, piss herself, start walking around the house, which is okay, but she got one eye and she's already fell twice. So you hear that walker noise at 2 in the morning, and then walk into her wall. And now my wife's up, the kids are. It's like having an infant, and you're starting to get sleep deprived. My wife
going cleaning her tits and her ass, and come on, Mom, let's clean you up, get you back into bed. She fights you. I don't want to go back into bed. And I got to go down, yell at her, and get her into bed, put the bars up so she won't walk away. She's hospital bed. So now she's living at my house. All right, because the place is like, listen, you got to stick her in a big facility. She can't be independent. I'm trying to get people to look after her. Every person that look after her, she's trying to kill me. And every single one. She hit again. She hit one of the nurses. I clobbered them. So you know what? We'll put her in the house. I can save some money, I think. And I'm not bleeding, dishing out this money here.
It's expensive.
Oh, dude. Over 10 grand a month.
You don't have to tell me. It's expensive.
Out of human beings, your choice is nursing home and give up all the money. That's it.
Right.
There is no option.
No.
Or someone can stay home and take care of them all the time.
Right.
That's it. That's your options.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in the house now. For 3.5 weeks, we've got her down to a pattern. We have her down to a really nice, okay, we get up in the morning, she's got her breakfast. After breakfast, I take her to the little cafe. After the cafe, all right, 4 o'clock, let's get ready for Looney bin time, but we keep her around the kids. The kids can, nighttime, around 7, 8, we go downstairs, maybe play cards with her, keep her moving. Don't take anything personally. Now, we're going away for 1 week in Florida. Me, my kids, and my wife. We haven't been away in over a year. Like, we need family time. We've had some issues this year. We need to tighten up. We need to tighten up as a family. Let's all go away together. Now I'm trying to figure out who's watching Mom during this time. And while we're still trying to figure this out, building walls and all this other jazz. Everybody we get that we pay for, $200 a day, $140 an hour, whatever they're paying, is trying to kill them. Doesn't work out. This one smokes. This one's from Russia. This one don't care. This one's late every day. This one you can't understand because they're from the islands. It just never ends.
Right.
Finally, I go, now, my one sister doesn't work. She hasn't worked in years. And she's from Florida, so now she moved up, and that's the big story. Like, what is she going to do when she runs out of money? Like, well, I'm not taking her. Everyone's like, well, I'm not taking her.
Is she married?
No. Now her and my sister like to get together, and they like a little sauce,
a little juice.
They like a lot of juice.
A lot of juice.
Sometimes I won't say the one that I'm talking about, but the other one definitely starts early.
Really?
Like.
That's early.
Throwing cork sound whenever you want.
What's the poison? What is it?
Wine.
Vodka? Wine.
Oh, no.
Wine. Yeah. First thing in the morning. That's rough.
And I know that, too, because once in a while, she'd always come, and I could tell when she's had it. She still smells from the night before. And, you know, and I've always protected this side. I've always, like, I know this exists, but I'm never going to exploit it.
Sure.
All right? I'll still continue doing what I have to do to make sure no one goes, good Lord, that smell is disturbing. Yeah, I know. You're sick again. You got stomach cramps. I know. It's called Monday.
Right.
And you're still up from Friday.
Wow.
So anyway.
How many sisters do you have?
2.
Okay.
All right. So, I offer my sister, not the one we were just talking about, the one that moved up from Florida. She has no job. She's had no job for years. I said, Pat, would you want to watch Mom? I'll give you $1,000 for the week.
Jeez, good for you.
$1,000.
Nice.
I said, but listen, you got to come here and you got to listen to our routine. Yeah, right, I got it. Yeah, no problem. I got it.
The next day, can I have like a couple extra $100 because I want to take Mom to dinner or get her hair done or something? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Part of my teeth grinded like $1,000 is not enough to watch our mother. At my house, you live in there's a trampoline. We got a movie theater. I got a couple acres. You can go swimming in the pool. Right? Okay, yeah, no, you want an extra couple $100 now, sure, to take her to dinner. Yeah, why not? Okay, I've got unlimited wine, alcohol in the house, but food, knock yourself out. I know it's a resort, but. Sure. My mom's also paranoid because she never has money. She's like, I don't never have money. And I said, Ma, here, I got money for you. So I took $150 and I said, Ma, here you go. And I put it in her sock drawer. All right. We go to Florida. Now, before we go to Florida, my two sisters are hanging out every day. I'm like, Patty, you need to get here. And you need to be explained what's going on. I'm at the other one's house, and we're discussing future plans of Bosnia. Saturday comes, same thing. Today, we're going to try to figure out what's going on in Israel. We'll get a hunker down in there. Sunday comes. We're leaving Monday. Like, Patty...
She doesn't know the routine yet.
Right now, Sunday. No.
Right, and you need her to come over so you can show her everything.
Sunday comes. She comes from the other sister's house, so I know she wasn't painting or having coffee. So she comes and give her the routine. I'm like, listen. She didn't hear a word. I said, listen. Two things. One thing, Mom's she's going to start going bonkers around. Now, before I even get into this. Both sisters piss me off, especially the other one. Not this one, the other one. I talked to Mom, and she said she never wanted to move here and never wanted to come here. And like, oh, yeah, did she also tell you about the elevator in the living room? And how you can ride it starting at 5? Did she tell you that, too, you moron? Yeah, she tells you a lot of things. Right. Whatever. Oh, man, I want to knock this one's teeth in. All right, so anyway... So she's got a little chip on her shoulder. She said she insults my wife in front of the family one day. She said that. She's like, Auntie, I don't know why it's because Mom told me she didn't want to be here, and you guys took her out of there. Now, meanwhile, my wife's the one wiping her mother's asshole.
Right.
Every night.
Right.
Well, she hasn't even stopped by. No one comes over and offers help. Her offer to help is like, she's got money, put it away.
Right.
I said, well, how am I going to pay for Dad?
But she's not doing the day-to-day stuff, which is brutal.
No.
Some of that stuff is brutal.
Brutal. She's got money, put it away.
Right.
I said, what about my father? Well, that's a decision you'll have to make. Oh, well, gee, thank you. You're the best.
Shouldn't this be the family's decision?
Yeah,
not just your decision.
You rock. I'll stick my dad in a nursing home. You're awesome. You're the best. I'm sorry you never knew your dad. Unfortunately, I know mine.
Wow. Oh, wait, you have different dads?
Yes.
Oh,
we all have different fathers.
All three of you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mother's like a dirty monkey. She's a dirty monkey in a jungle. 4 men altogether. One's a mystery. One was a horrible, like, beat her, tried to kill her, shot guns at her. But my mom's also a dirty birdie, She chased money and whatever she did. She had some bad ups and downs. So, we're going away. Everything's nice. I'm gone. Day 2. Day 1. I'm telling my sister, you can't even write this. Go, listen, first of all, your sleep pattern, you're going to have to change it. She gets up 6 a.m., right on the button, every day. Okay. I'll set my alarm. Patty, she gets up 6 a.m., every day. You can't be going to sleep and staying on the phone 1, 2 in the morning. Nah, I got. Okay. She also needs to be clean. All right, you got to, we clean her in the morning. Okay, no, I got. And the most important thing is don't be confrontational with her when she starts going cuckoo and seeing people. No, I got it. And most important, you can't take things personally. She calls me a liar every morning. She says I'm plotting to get her. It's just ignore it. She comes out of it about 9 in the morning. Okay, I got it. Second day in vacation, 2 in the morning, my phone's ringing. It's from the other sister. Chappelle, we got a situation. Okay? We got a situation. So what's going on? I hear my other sister going, "Why are you doing this, Mom? Why are you saying this?" Can I talk to this one, please? Chappelle, she's mean to me. She's saying what? She said she was going to kill me. She was singing a song saying she's going to kill me with scissors. and she's imitating the song. I'm gonna get a pair of scissors and stab you in the heart. It's horrible. She's trying to kick me when I put her in the bed. Why are you kicking me, Mom? And I'm like, I hear the waves crashing in the background. I see my kids snoring. I'm like, why? Like, we went through this. You didn't hear a word I said.
Right.
I go, okay, all right. Put the wino in charge on, please. Okay, I'm going to put mom on the bed. Now, I hear her putting my mom on the bed, and then she goes, no, Mom, we don't kick, because I'll kick you back. I'll kick you harder. Like, okay, all right, so my mom's getting a little, all right, I get it. Puts her in bed. I go, Patty, just get through the night. Do me a favor, get through the night, and tomorrow I have my dad's nurse pick her up in the morning, take her for the day. You can have the day off. Why not? I'll throw out another $200 for the day on top of your $1,000 for the week and the $250 you need to take her out for lunch and stuff, and the $150 in my mom's drawer that was missing when I got home. So, with that said, I 6 in the morning, I'm up, and I text the nurse. The nurse picks her up, brings her. I talk to the nurse. She's like, she's good, she's fine. We took her to the park. We played cards. Her and your father did well. I'm going to bring her back, ready for bed, tired, but okay, great, thank you.
This nurse can just work with them without...
Oh, my God, she's amazing. She's a god. Let me tell you something. When my father finally goes, I'm going to make sure whoever needs someone in their life, they get this woman.
Wow, she's good.
She's not even good. She's from another planet. She's the greatest thing that ever existed.
That's rare. What country is she from?
Panama.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
You have to be from another place to have, that type of a heart, I think. In that world.
She's a born caretaker.
Right.
She's got problems with her children, so that's where it started. So she's just a natural caretaker. Right. All right. So, the day after the nurse, now we're in day 3. Patty has to go, good, I got now. My father-in-law is also hanging around the house, just fixing things, because he lives close by. He's a godsend. He's like, I don't want to make waves, but, oh, no. Your sister's in the back. She's not really paying attention to your mother, and she keeps hanging out and walking in the street. I said, what? Yeah, I told her, and I'm just telling you. I mean, she was at your other sister's house for a while, and I'm not going to make accusations, but I'll just say she smelled a little. I'm like, oh, my God. I knew this was good. I knew this is what I had a little faith that maybe something a little different. So, day 4. Midnight. Bang! I'm not going to answer this. I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to answer this. 2 in the morning. Bang! I'm not going to answer this. I get up in the morning. Okay, last night the cops came. I had to call the cops on Mom. What do you mean you called? She's in the psych ward in Morristown Hospital. What? Mom's in the psych ward. What happened? Jimbo, she's hallucinating. She wanted to kill me. She went out the door. I said, did you put it back to bed? No, I didn't want to fight it anymore. I didn't want to. Okay. All right. Let me talk to the wino in charge. Jimbo, I was driving up and she was down the street. So my mom managed to walk over a quarter of a mile, almost over a quarter mile on her own before my sister realized, wow, where's Mom at?
Wow.
So with that said, I come back from vacation. My mom's in the freaking psych ward at Morristown. I need a cop to walk me in, and she's in there. It's a prison. It's a prison cell. The door's open. There's a toilet out in the open, and she's out of her mind and petrified. She's out of her mind and petrified. There's guys walking around going, "What did you hear?" He's on a phone. There's a local phone. He just keeps going on the phone every 20 minutes, pretends he's talking to someone, but he's not.
Right.
Joey said he's coming in here, and when he brings his lawyer, you're all going to have to go back to med school. And I'm watching this over and over. So long story short, my mom I get her out of there. She goes to a clinic. She's in rehab. I finally get her in a place where it's assisted living.
Was she happy to see you when you came in?
Oh my God, she broke down crying, but she also, I tape record every conversation. I can play some of the, I don't know if they're entertaining, but I got some great conversations here.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I got one.
Yes, let's
take can we take a break in a little bit?
Of course.
Yeah.
There's one where she said, "You got me just in time because they were going to chop me up and feed me to the baby bull." I went, "What's going on?" She said, "The baby bull in the basement." I said, "There's a bull in the basement?"
Wow.
What does he look like? And she put her hands out like 2 feet. She goes, "He's this big, he's this long, and this big, and they were getting ready to chop me up and feed me to him." So this is the kind of conversations. Now, this is where the problem with my...
Oh, okay, yeah, because where do you need our advice?
Sister. Here's the sister.
Right.
Now, I do feel bad for the one sister that watched my mom. You know, she wasn't prepared for it.
She freaked out.
She freaked out. She took a lot personally. I get it. I really have no ill feelings towards her whatsoever.
She tried. She kind of tried.
She tried.
She sort of tried.
I gave her $1,250 for another nurse to watch her for 2 days for another $400. So she lasted 2 days. It's okay. I don't feel bad about that.
She got the whole $1,250?
Dude, I'll tell you this. I have some of your money left. She's talking about $80. and I don't even want to know where the other money is.
She didn't prorate the rate?
No.
Give it back?
No. But she says, "I have your money." Every time she sees me, "Oh, I forgot to give you your money back." Now, isn't that the old, if I give you money, Jimmy, and I really don't want to give it back to you, isn't that the plan where I always go, "Oh, dude, I forgot
to
give you your money back."
Yes, and I'll never remember. That's basically the point. I'll never remember.
And basically, I do know, but I'm not going to bring it up because I also know she's ready to go, "Don't worry about it." But I'm not going to do it.
You're not
it's
getting
like
that
a
money
principle
back,
thing.
are you? Yeah.
I don't want the money back. I'm just waiting on the principal to see, will she give it back? Or where others tell me, like, dude, they just take advantage of you and there's nothing that's, as an outsider, they just took your shit and ran. And so, now my other sister, I get a text. I'm going to read this shit. I'm going to knock her. I'm not going to say it. She pissed me off so bad. This is where I need your help. I want moderators. Okay? Now, she also stirs things up with wine and blah, blah, blah. So she texts me out of the blue. "Something is wrong with Mom's accounts. Seems like a huge amount has been withdrawn. I have her bank statement. Something's very wrong. We'll call her accountant Monday first thing," with all explanation points. Now, I've discussed with her. This is the same one that said, "Mom has money. Mom has money. Mom has money." This one used to work for me too. Take off whenever she wanted. Caught her in a couple lies where she's like, "Can I go say that?" And really, she just wanted to go to beach. Like, just say that, your brother. So I text her. I went, "I have all her stuff. We talked about this. I've been liquidating it into one account. Which account are you looking at?" She writes, "Her inheritance." Something is wrong. Now, granted, too, my mother took all my father's money. Right. My father's the bread-making money. She took all his money so his kids can't have anything. So know that about my mother, too. And her checking. So I call her up in the middle of this, and I go, dummy, I said, I didn't call her dummy. I said, what are you looking at? Jimmy, there's a lot of money missing. I told you I'm liquidating everything in the check account. And she jumps in and goes, not for personal reasons and writing tax off or taking care of money. That's wrong. What you're doing is wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. And shit. Dude, I saw red.
Of course.
I was like, you fucking, you mother, you. I'm proud of myself for not calling her a wino and a drunk and everything else I really wanted to say. I'm like, you fuck. And then I caught her in a lie because I go, wait a minute, what are you doing with Mom's bank account? Where would you get? Mom had it set up that she'd sent to me. That's a full-blown lie. She basically grabbed a statement when we were moving everything, and so now she's looking at it, which is so stupid because there's nothing wrong or missing. She accused me. And this is what I don't know. Is it the accusation, or is she worried that she's going to miss out on some money? Either way, I always hear people going, I'm never talking to my sister again. I'm never doing it. This crushed me. I felt like I got clubbed in an alleyway. Right. And when I got up, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. It was her.
So she's accusing you of taking Mom's money. That's
and
ridiculous.
Doing wrongdoings with it.
People are weird with money. Look what happened with Dane's brother. I'm not saying this is the same thing.
Right.
But you trust somebody and they're a blood relative or you're that close. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, one day, you wake up and you go, oh, my fucking God, this person...
And they're the ones that end up fucking you over.
Right.
Not some stranger.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know Dane's brother, but all I could think about is probably, and maybe this year, it's something where it's like they feel deserved.
Yeah.
Well, you're successful, but if I wasn't there helping your success and supporting you, and I should... Because I've heard that, too. Like, my one sister was an assistant, but people are like, hey, so I talked to your manager. I'm like, my manager? Well, she said she was your manager. I'm like, what? What are you talking? And the other one's like, I write for him. I'm not even kidding.
Does she write for you?
No. Well, if this counts as writing, yes. Then absolutely then.
Your life is exhausting. God, you're a good guy.
Yeah, Jim is a good guy,
You're
man.
just a good
You're
guy.
a very dutiful son.
Right.
Jim's a dutiful son.
It's just life. Life in general. You do the same thing. I know you would. If it was your mother and father and you really were that close to him, you would do that. We came from a blue-collar world. You kind of look after each other. Like, so I don't... But when that... Like, I need help here.
Should we call her?
Ooh.
You're good with calling family members.
Well... wow.
Look at you. You're twisted. You didn't say no. You didn't say no. You can put her on speaker and have a conversation with her.
No, she wants to talk about it. Well, here's the thing that pissed me off, too.
Yeah.
All right. So we go through it, and boy, did we go through it. I sent her an invoice.
Explaining here's where all the money is, and here's how much missing, right?
And here's how much money I spent. And she writes, actually, you spent $130,000. That's what she wrote. And sorry to throw figures out there, but
fine.
An actual number of your mom's money?
She gave me, no, tell me what I spent. Because I said, this is what I spent.
Did you claim less
than
that? You said
dude, I never claimed my mother.
Wait.
I don't claim any of this.
So you gave a number, and then she's dropping that number, saying actually it was 130.
Yeah, so that means she's going, actually, you spent more. Which is where I go, I spent 100 and change, right?
To take care of our mother.
Correct.
Right.
And I sent her the invoices. And she went, actually, you spent 130, but there is more than that, which is out of the accounts, and you deserve all of what you spent. but your cocky attitude tells a lot. You are completely out of line with your behavior. Oh, no.
Yuck.
How much has she spent taking care of your mom?
Dude, she's never even bought me a coffee.
Wow.
Not even a coffee.
She has no leg to stand on.
So I wrote, you're telling me not personal stuff? That's not right? That tells me who you are. So she writes, this is what pisses me off. I was simply alerting you something was wrong. I know who I am, and I know who you are as well. So I go in this whole barrage. I go, I'm sorry that I said the word. I called her name. So you stupid fuck. I went off. Absolutely. I always have the best intentions for everyone. How fucking dare you? So I wrote, and she went, I'm disappointing you. No need to do name calling. Very shallow. I thought more of you than that. She calls up accusing me of stealing my mother's money. And I'm shallow for calling her a dumb fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of like a human resources argument. That's the person who has kind of gotten what they wanted to get off their chest, and then they can kind of step back and judge your reaction. It's really a weird thing people do. Like that's a horrible accusation. And then the argument isn't that she accused you of robbing your mother. It's you called me dumb.
Yeah, and this is now what she said. So she writes, I received copies only of mom finances. She set up that way. That's a complete 100% lie. I even called the accountant. I went to the bank. I'm like, who gets the, they're like, Miss Doris Breuer and an accountant in New York City. I said, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. So it doesn't go to this person? No, I don't see this record. So she's lying through her teeth.
Sure. But you're never going to get the money back. You're not even going to get it.
I can't. If I wanted to write a check right now,
you get all your money back.
I get all my money back. But the reason why I won't do that,
right?
Because I don't want my father in a nursing home.
Gotcha.
So I'm willing to take that beating, and pay for my mom, who is now 45. But it's coming out of my mom's account now. So my mom's account, I'm no longer going to dish my money out. All this money comes out of my mom's account. And when they both die, then I'm going to reimburse myself. And then if there's some left over, most likely there won't be, then I'll hand out what should be handed out.
Right.
And I think that's more than fair.
Of course. You're the one taking care of your parents. It doesn't seem like they're involved at all.
So, and then she went, your wife told me. Dude, there's so many. So she ends by saying, you are blocked on my phone. And when I say I'm done. Right? So this is on a Friday. I mean, I'm dealing with a 13-year-old.
I don't mean to laugh so hard.
It's funny.
Okay, good.
Life. That's why I don't read the news. Who needs the news?
Right,
this is my news.
For the last hour, I forgot a plane crash in the Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not thinking of any of that shit.
No.
You're right.
I mean, who cares?
Right.
Now, this happened on a Friday. This drives me bananas. Monday, 9 in the morning. We're sober. We haven't hit the bottle yet. Bing! My only concern is what if Medicaid turns mom down for coverage when they see her money is missing? Do you know? That's all I'm worried about. So I was going to let it go, and I couldn't help myself. I waited till about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I went, I'm a grown man. I have an accountant. I have morals. I have nothing to hide from Medicare. There's no money, quote, missing. So no need to, quote, worry. And thank you for concern. When I need your help, I'll ask. You made accusations. I think I'm spending money in a foul. You think I'm spending money in a foul way? In a foul way? That's concern, and it's a shame. And that's how I ended it.
You're right. You're 100% right. Why do you need our advice?
I want to see if callers are like, I've ever dealt with this.
The callers are all like, you're describing my family. A lot of people relating to this.
And then I'll talk to her, it's your family, you got to go back. I'm like, Dad, no. I mean, when I see her, I never thought I'd say this. I get this feeling in my stomach and I feel gross. And I don't know if I want an apology. Like, that's not, Monday comes. My only concern, you're not concerned.
I think you got to work it out
so
right here on our show.
Just because someone is family doesn't mean that they can't suck. Like, just because people,
Of course.
family are people you don't choose.
Sucks.
Of course.
Yeah. And they know you make good money, and especially if she works as an assistant. So to you, money should be something that doesn't, like, they should be concerned with the inheritance because you have your own. That's probably how they look at the money.
Right. Even though I'm dishing out. And then my part of it is to go, I want to go, well, let me ask you something. If Jim Breuer didn't exist, you guys would have nothing because they'd both be in homes, and that money would have been long gone by now. So, either way, you don't got squat.
But the good news, the one sister could write for somebody else.
She can write. She'd be a good writer.
Okay.
She'd be a really good writer.
All right.
But that's probably...
She's got a big heart. I'll give her that.
All right.
She's a mess. She's an overall mess.
But she means well.
She's got a good heart. She means well.
There you go.
This one,
The other
I don't
one,
know,
not
man.
so much.
I used to think it was. I'm starting to think sneaky, conniving.
You were pretty close to the other one.
Manipulated.
In the old days, I felt like you guys were really close. You and the other sister.
Well, now, I don't know. Now I'm looking back and I'm reflecting. I'm like,
And you're wondering a little bit.
I wonder. There's a couple moves there. It's very shady.
They see that money you make. They see, wow, he's just doing an hour of material making it. Like, to them, it's like,
jealousy?
Yeah, a lot of it. It's got to be for someone, a sibling that close, to know what they make on a daily basis.
And she saw all my money.
Yeah, so she's looking at it like, why are we paying for mom? Why mom's money should go to us, and you make so much, you should just be taking care of her. That's probably the underlying thought.
Right, probably.
Yeah, why should we
unfortunately,
pay?
it's not how it goes.
Yeah.
But you're wiping their ass and doing all this day-to-day stuff. That's like... That's like living in hell.
Right.
And you got both of them in your house while you have your own family.
Yeah, get out of my face. Get out of my face. You go enjoy your wine on your back deck and talk about me and my family.
Right. And it's almost like you don't need to do that to get your mom's money, because the time you spend with your parents, you could go out and do X amount of gigs and make the money that you'd be...
Exactly. And neither one of them hang out with my mother or father.
They don't even come over and give you an hour or two relief.
Never.
So they shouldn't
ever.
So they shouldn't have a voice in this.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Exactly. You know, once in a while, my sister would be like, I'm going to take mom out to lunch, and then complain about the bill for the next 9 months.
Where are their dads? Are both of their dads dead?
Goners.
Okay. Was either one of them the World War II who died? Oh.
No.
It's Patty on Long Island. I give Breuer props. Did this with her mother and had all the same crap. Rich in New York. Sounds like you're describing my family. Lady Trucker in Ohio. They need to be declared as adults in danger so you have legal control of them. Jay in Connecticut. My brother was just fishing for his piece after our father passed.
Yeah, that's what happened. It's messed up, man.
You're describing a lot of families right now.
Family dynamics are so fucking weird, and you can't get away from them.
But it's not until there's money involved and all that, and that's the shallow...
Money.
It's really sad, it's shallow, it's disturbing, but I've learned a lot. I really it's the first time that I felt where I can... My whole life I felt so connected with all my family, and this is the first time in life where like, you know what? I could disconnect and just just take my little crew, hop on out of here, and we'll be just fine, because I got a lot of leeches here.
Do they have spouses and kids?
Who?
Your
sisters.
They do, and I'm very close to them. But you know, them I'd go, whatever. They do. I'm close with them.
Well, that makes
I'm very close with them. But we're talking about holidays when I see them. Well, I can live anywhere if I'm going to see you on the holidays.
Yeah, that makes it a little more complicated when you're really close to the kids, though.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm on the phone more than I see them.
Right.
So it's not going to change where I live.
This is typical Long Island family stuff. I don't know, man.
All my Long Island came out to there. I think it's all over. They're all from Long Island. I moved there, and now both sisters, mother, father, in-laws, everyone's there.
Everyone moved closer to you.
Everyone's there.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's because of me.
Right.
But they're all there now.
I don't know how you deal with having both parents in the house that are at the end of their lives. That's got to be just unbelievable. Do you have time to relax ever?
Oh, yeah.
In your own house?
I do. Listen, that nurse takes care of my dad. It's not like I'm sitting there holding his hand 24 hours. Trust me, she takes him a lot now. He sleeps over a house. She's a guy. He definitely has lived a lot longer because of her. If he was at my house, he'd be gone by now. And then my mom, she's in assisted living. So,
Yeah, she's back out of the house.
Yeah, she can't be in the house. It's impossible. We can't take it.
She's going to do something that's going to fuck up, like start a fire or do something. You know,
yes,
you just can't have it.
No,
like on Golden Pond when fucking Henry Fonda was trying to get a fire started.
Yes,
and he started it, and they threw the fish on the thing.
Right.
You know, it's like
yes, but that's where she's at. We started hiding scissors and because she'd open a. We'd start noticing, like, where's all her plates? She would throw the plates out. we'd find food in the closet. Like, why is there food in the closet? She'd just open and takes the garbage.
Right.
She'd walk into closet looking for the bathroom. I saw her one day. She's in the bathroom and she's messing with the knobs for the water. The faucet knobs. And I go, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, I'm not stupid. I know where the kids hide my lipstick. She goes, they hide them inside the knobs. Oh, wow, I want some of that. I want some of that.
Do you think they dream and then wake up and like that little baby bull, they just think that the dream is real?
Oh, you just reminded me. Yeah. I think so. If we want, we can listen to some of this.
Yeah, let's do it. We can do it.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
I'll tinkle and have my little protein bar.
And I'll find it. Let me look for it.
Brewer's got conversations with his mom, so we're going to do that after the break.
Absolutely
and
bonkers.
Jim Norton's Vice, not Advice, Vice show is starting tomorrow on Vice.com.
Tomorrow, yes, but let's be honest. Any interview I do is going to pale in comparison.
No kidding.
With how fascinating this is. This is I could,
yes, because everyone goes through it.
If I knew this about you beforehand, I couldn't pull this out of a person. This is just amazing.
And he has all the details.
Well, listen, I don't mind. To me, life is life. Why do we hide all the bullshit? Why do we hide all these privacy? This is real life. This is real life. I'd rather everyone know, and then there's a million people going, oh, Brewer's going through this too. I thought we were the only ones.
How old are your daughters now?
15, 12, and 9.
We might have to talk about that as well.
I don't know why we're killing you today, but
it's
That's
fascinating.
Right. This is way better than $250 an hour, which I'm doing now, so it's better.
JimBrewer.com for all his tour days. He's going to be all over the place, so go there to find out if he's coming close to you.
And now, back to the show. Aren't you glad you didn't drive off that bridge?
Jim Breuer just killing it today.
That's right.
I went to the bathroom during the break, and all of a sudden I just got so mad for Breuer. I was fucking grabbing my dick and shaking it really hard because I'm like,
and then I got happy. This is so fun to stand next to. Oh, but he's angry.
I go because I'm thinking to myself, all the guy wanted was 1 week with his own family in Florida to get away from this what seems like a nightmare in your house.
4 days.
One lousy fucking week is all you ask from your sister.
4 days, $1,600. $1,600. 4 days.
$1,600.
Two of the days taken care of by someone else.
We got to call your sister. She owes you money. Let's get the money from your sister. Not the $80 either. She owes you a good solid $400 or $500.
I'm not going to take money from her. It's long gone. You know where it's at? It's at my other sister's house, and they partied all their balls off.
In a box of wine?
That's right.
A few boxes of wine?
It's already peed and shit out 400 times already between the two of them. So,
you want to do a little news now, or you want to continue down?
Yeah, let's talk about
the Kardashians.
Iran.
How about the Kardashians?
Oh, they're my favorite. I'm so inspired by all that talk.
What they're doing for us now. Breuer went through his phone and he found a conversation with his mom, and just the notes you've been taking about this conversation, are amazing. And they're just putting it on a CD so everyone could hear it a little better instead of play it through your phone. So it should be here in just a few minutes. There's the FBI involved and all.
Wait, it's already been put on a CD?
Yeah, they're putting it on a CD right now.
How did they get the audio?
Jimmy mailed it.
I emailed it. And you know what's great too?
Emailed it to
This
Sam,
is really
and now
good too. See now.
Burning it to a
one
disc.
sister. This is how I caught my other sister in a bunch of lies because she's all about like I don't talk to anyone about it. So my one sister was totally neutral. She's like the one that watched my mom. She's like, I don't know what's going on.
That's one from Florida that doesn't.
I don't know what's going on between you and Dora, but I I have no clue. I just know something's up. And like, you're in her backyard drinking wine every day and you don't know nothing. Can I please get the dun, 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 dun? Right. You're so full of it. Dun, 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 dun. So one day I throw out the fishing pole. I'm like, listen, I'm going to go see Mom for a little bit. I know it's 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'll totally come with you. Great. As I pull my long beard. Now I'm in the car and I'm like, so, what, I don't know if you know what's going on. She's like, I have, and I recorded the whole conversation. Jesus, Jim. Now that I know I can record conversations, oh boy, I'm having a field day in life.
Jesus, did you date Donald Sterling?
Hey, he knows about Donald Sterling. That's good.
And as it went from I don't know anything to okay, she did bring it up. Okay, well I really have no. All right, so she did show me the bank statement. And I was a little shocked of how much money was in there. I don't know. We never really discussed. All right, maybe there was a couple of us. So it's like, just the whole situation. Like, why didn't you just call me? Why don't you just call me up? Go, can you just explain to me what's going on with the whole? Absolutely. Let's talk about this. Yeah, let me explain everything again, even though you had wine and don't remember anything and you're delusional. But let's explain it again. Here's the situation. I spent this much money over the last couple of years because Mom claimed she had no money, but she was hiding it. So now that I found it, we're going to liquidate everything. We're going to pay for Mom. We're going to pay for Dad. And in the meantime, maybe reimburse a little Jimsy money, which I'm full allowed to do. And when that's done, if there's some money left, then we'll disperse it. But, I wouldn't count on it. We'll just call it that. And discussion over, or would you like to debate?
They're just mad because they're not going to get that money. They're trying to find fault with you because they're mad because they know they're not going to get the money that they feel entitled to.
They had that money spent already. And
they already have that spent, just like the $1,400 watching my mom. It was already spent. It was spent before I left.
And now they're starting to realize, shit, we're not getting anything in the end.
Yeah, so now my sister.
Too much sense.
Wait, do you think they knew about the hidden money? Or the one?
Absolutely, 100% yes, and I'll tell you why. Now, my mom, as delusional as she is, before she went in Wackyville, said, I shouldn't have gave Doreen that money. I said, what are you talking about? She goes, now my mom flew to Florida because one of her cousins was going down the tube, and she milked his inheritance the last second. And they were, all the vultures were flying down there, and she goes, he left some cash, and Doreen started crying, saying, I can't afford the house, and if we just had a little more money. She's like, and I gave her like thousands and thousands of dollars to help her buy the house. But, I thought it was the right thing. I said, it is the right thing. That was a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
But that's something she'll never fit. That never happened. Or what? Like, yeah, sure. Sure. Go, 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 go. Plop, plop. Fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief wine is.
It's early. It's early in the morning when it starts.
Kicking track 4 of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Flowing like a freight train, flying like an aeroplane. Well, I'm a West Coast strutting, one wine drinking, I'm a little bad of mine. I'm taking money that don't belong for me, because tonight I'll be talking about my brother.
Why isn't he playing Night Train?
Taking money from my mother.
E-Rock, let's do this. Come on.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Interrupt, he'll sing right along with it.
I would prefer the $9 bottle. It's funny. Once in a while, I would spot check her.
Yeah.
And I would go over her house, and she would quick panic at like 9:30 in the morning. She'd take her she'd think I'm not watching. She'd take her wine glass and she'd put it in the sink as if it was there from last night.
Right.
Do you not think I don't smell it on your breath? Like, you're delusional.
Does her drinking bother you? Does it bother you?
It does not bother me. It bothered me knowing she was taking my phone calls and making business calls while she was having wine.
Half in the bag.
And she also, once in a while, we would have a conversation, and then she'd swear, no, that's not what the conversation was.
Right.
That would piss me off.
Gotcha.
Because I also knew it was the wine.
How did you find out about the money?
She told me, then my mom told me, and then when my mom was like, listen, you should start taking this and look into this IRA. And then I started looking into it, and I was like, oh, my God.
Oh.
I said, Mom, I'd like to use this to start paying all the checks because you made it seem like there's nothing left to pay for Dad. And so now paying for you and Dad, yeah, let's use this. And my mom was totally like, listen, just take it all. When I die, you get everything. She said that 500 times all the way leading up. When I die, you get everything. Everyone's fine. You get everything. If there's a little something left for the Troy boys, I'd like to take care of them. So that's no problem at all.
So it's a healthy number that you found.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not a crazy, enough to,
healthy.
If my parents live for 2 years, I'll be able to write those checks.
I just want to hear Night Train now, E-Rock. It's such a great song. There you go.
Where's the bottle that's unopened? Let me get my glass. Let me get some ice.
Ice.
Oh, hi, Chardonnay. Let's take a look at Mommy's account. I don't trust my brother. You know how many bottles of wine I can have with this IRA account? And all the guilt that I have inside I'll never admit to? Oh, this could pay off a lot of that. Quiet, you damn rooster! I'm up! Let me text him and pretend it's all better now before I gulp into this.
That's irritating.
Oh, man. Your life is exhausting.
It's entertaining.
It is entertaining.
It is entertaining.
That's true. Where's the
Good
conversation?
Lord,
Where's the
yakking
audio?
for 2 hours?
Yeah. I told Jimmy this is what you do too. He knows, obviously. When you get into a groove and you start telling your stories, the best thing you can do is just get the fuck out of your way. It's amazing.
So, all right, we're going to listen to this?
Yes, but
this is, all right, so listen to this, all right?
We just don't have a copy of it yet.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't know why.
Who's running? Sam's probably doing something.
Yeah.
Let me
I
ask you this.
think they're boosting the audio, making it sound all nice, nice and pretty for everybody. But it's going to be a conversation between Breuer and his mom, who's obviously losing it a bit.
It's so great because at one point she said she doesn't trust.
It's burning right now. Okay.
She said she doesn't trust my sister.
Really?
And there's one point where she calls my sister Big Mouth. It's really funny. She goes, I'm not against this is, I want Jim's natural reaction.
God,
but
I love this. This is so personal.
The conversation that you're first going to hear is when my mom went to Florida. She put in a loony bin. They find out she's got a urinary tract infection. So she got another urinary tract, which explains some of her nuttiness. Now, I know she wasn't cleaned while I was away. You have to clean them. You have to. Because they're incapable of cleaning themselves the correct way. And again, not my sister's fault. She's not prepped for that. She's not a nurse. It's fine. I have no bad feelings whatsoever for that one. So when I got her out, and now she's in assisted living. So I get this. We move her into assisted living. The first day she's completely bonkers. I wish I got all that on tape, because as soon as I walked in, she went, "Oh, Jimmy, you just missed the parade. We won the war. We won the war. Drinks for everyone. These son of a bitches, if you don't salute the flag, get the hell out." But awesome. Let me paint the scene next to her. It's literally like 9 elderly women in a comatose, like their heads are cocked over into their chest. No one's coherent. She's in a full-blown, everyone's a vegetable sitting next to them. It's just like Afghans and mothballs and passed out people. And my mom's going, "This is my friend Betty. She's Irish." And Betty's, her eyes are in the back of her head. Totally incoherent of the situation. So that's how I went. Okay, yeah, this is a step up.
I just went through that. I went and saw my mom, same thing. No one's alive in those places.
No one's alive.
You just hear screaming from other rooms.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, this is funny too. There's one woman that moves around. When I walked in, she looks like she's numb. She just has a dead stare, and she's got long, stringy, greasy hair. And I just kind of see her sitting there, and she's got big, crazy glasses, make her eyes look nuts. And all of a sudden, I'm talking to my mom. She's telling me about the war, and this one's Irish, and this and that, and she's out left field, right field, and all of a sudden, the Jamaican woman's going, Nancy, no, dear, where you going? No, sit down. Look, come here. And Nancy's going, so I'm watching this woman take this Nancy lady, and Nancy's she's looking at the Jamaican woman, and she's making faces, and she sits her down. She's really nice to her, sits her down. And she goes, just stay here, girl. Girl, there's nowhere to be walking. Just stay right here. So now I'm talking to my mom. She's in left field again. All of a sudden, it might be on this tape.
Okay.
It might be on his tape.
Which we got now,
You
officially.
hear the Jamaican woman going, Nancy, come on, that's the garbage. And Nancy's got a bag with garbage. She's like gnawing on a cup. Oh, dear, come on, now I got to wash you now. I got to wash Nancy. She's taking Nancy.
Oh, no.
She's taking the garbage out of her mouth.
Fucking Nancy.
I'm not saying it's right, but you almost understand why they beat a few.
Of course.
Because they're out of their minds with what they have to deal with.
They're out of their minds, and they're all
not
being
right, but
and they're all being accused. And
right.
My mom's like, "Someone took my fur coat." So the fur coat is on my house. I got everything at the house. Son of a bitch just came in here.
But they now have to take those complaints seriously, even though they're from out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, we know, and that's another thing. You can take advantage big time. Because no matter what they say, you just sit there and go, well, out there.
Just make the crazy.
Yeah. Right. Whatever. Oh, she told me a couple times, she went, the one nurse, she's so rough to me. This is what she said. She goes, I had a hard time getting out of bed, so she punched me. Well, she punched you? Punched me right on the side of my head and my jaw, and I could barely move my... What? And she's trying to move her neck, and it hurts to do this. So for a split second...
You want to kick someone's ass.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe she did give me a little whack. And I'm looking at my mom's face, I'm like, all right, hold on a second. You're 88, you weigh 90 pounds. Right. And if a big Jamaican woman punched you, you'd be still be laid out.
Right.
And you'd be drooling right now. And you have a big black and blue welt in the back of your ear. If I stub my toe, that thing's black for a week. This woman wound up and punched you in your head while you're sleeping.
Right.
Doris, get out of bed, you bitch.
All you have to do is touch an old person and they'll bruise instantly. So.
Yes. And I did see with my own two eyes the first night we were there. There was a woman helping my mom. She had to go to the bathroom, and she got her off the toilet. And then my mom had to walk her, and she went, oh, I got to go to the toilet again. So she couldn't walk, so the lady got behind her. And so she sat it down. She went, she pushed me! You fucking pushed me! And I went, easy. Easy. She did not push you, Mom. And the lady's going, sweetheart, I would never do it. You fucking pushed me! So, like, they're dealing with this. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I saw, like, you can't listen to everything my mother says.
Well, you like taping stuff these days. You might want to keep a tape rolling around around your mom's room for the hell of it.
It's like The Exorcist.
It really is.
Yeah. We got the conversation. You want?
Okay, let's start now.
This is an 8-minute phone call Jimmy had with
No, it's me sitting with her.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sitting with... Now, I walk into...
This is after she was locked up.
This is her second... Now she's in assisted living.
Okay.
So we moved from...
How many days after the parade?
Oh, this is the next day.
Next day after the parade that you
Now,
missed.
has Betty come around yet, or is Betty still kind of...
Betty's gone.
Betty's out.
I feel like
Betty's
I know all
gone
these
forever.
people
Yeah, I know.
now.
No, Betty's
She's Irish.
This is the reality show you need, by the way. This is something I'd watch every night.
You're probably right.
Every night.
You're
How do we
probably
get this
right.
done? But people would think we're just awful people. if
No,
we put
I don't
this on
think
TV.
so. As long as you just keep it real and you talk about the issues that you're dealing
Yeah,
with.
put it on TLC or a channel that at least shows really harsh, like,
Let's
stuff.
start today.
But I don't want any message at the end.
Wait. Let's
No
put it on your
messages.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'll start it today. I'm
should.
taking my mom out tomorrow, but we need
You should film the whole thing. You know, I mean, if you don't care, people would
I
watch
don't.
that shit.
I don't.
Because it's amazing, and a lot of
I'm
people
not doing
go through
anything.
it.
You need to know. You should watch this. You should know all the struggles you're going to go. There's no courses on. Listen, when you're older, you may lose a parent. Be ready to lose a parent. That may not be concerned to you. However, you'll have vultures in the family, sometimes your own siblings, that because of the money, greed will take the best of them and their alcoholism and accuse you of doing things with the money because they're the ones that really want the inheritance to maybe dish off because maybe they live in a life of guilt.
Wow. And most young people don't realize that eventually you will wipe your parents' asses.
Or you get that phone call. Neither one is good. Or you just get the phone call. Hey, listen, you're an orphan. What? Yeah, accident, kid's out. That's your...
Right.
Eventually it happens.
All right, here we go. Here's
All
the
right.
phone call with Brewer's mom.
I'm walking into the assisted living. This is the day after she had a parade and we won the war. And Betty's her new friend from Ireland.
Betty
Or Nancy.
rules.
And Nancy's my favorite.
How could she not be? She fucking eats garbage.
She eats garbage.
Nancy rules.
And Betty's
I
Irish,
want to
you
fuck
said, right?
Nancy.
Yeah, I have no clue, to be honest with you. I would have fucking that. I told you I was writing a film, and I have the ultimate role for Jimmy. Jimmy has to play one of the guys that works in these homes. And you're not really sure why he's there, why everyone loves him. And then in the movie, what I kept doing, one of the great callbacks was my mom lived in this place, and she suddenly became the happiest human being ever. And every time I would call her, Jimmy would be in the background, like fixing the microwave. Mm-hmm. Or helping her with the thing, but he helped. Matter of fact, when I first walked in, one of the first scene I wrote was when I first walked in the place. I was talking to Jimmy, and Jimmy's like, "No, this is a fantastic place." I started with my mother here, and an old lady comes up behind Jimmy, starts kind of feeling him. Your sweetheart, we talked about this. We don't, no, and it's a little awkward, but you're like, oh, all right, old people are sexual,
Yeah, that
blah,
could
blah, blah.
happen, right.
Right. And as time goes on, every once in a while I call and Jimmy's always in the room. She's like, he helps me there. And then not until later do you realize he's banging. Hey, these guys taking their money, he's banging everybody. It's freaking hilarious. It's hilarious.
A perfect role for you.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, you would destroy in this role. I wouldn't even write lyrics like, Jim, here's the scenario, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Roll them.
How about Nancy's the only one I don't fuck, but you find out I do eat her ass.
So wrong. Can you write that into the script, you think, or?
It just went to a different rating, but I think it's still sellable.
I think TLC will pick it up. A Lifetime movie, baby. Jesus.
This week on TLC, what's going on in assisted living?
Betty's ass.
I always usually wait till about 2 days after she eats the garbage.
Yeah. You see us being interviewed. Nancy's just smiling. I'm eating Velements one after the other.
Let's get this phone call going. It's going to take a while.
Okay.
So it's the day after the parade.
Now,
And you walk in.
I haven't listened to this Hurt thing, but I'll explain
Whatever,
to you.
it's
All right,
cool.
here's the lunacy all around.
Right.
I walk in. My mom is sitting next to a whole bunch of people. They all sit around by a TV, so that's what you hear in the background. And she's not up in her room. And she's like, oh, God, sit down. Okay, so this is where she first starts telling me sort of like, this is an FBI job. Okay, so this is what you first hear. Okay, let me hear this.
So while no one knows what's going on, I can tape them,
right.
and I can help you and give you the tapes.
I got you. Okay.
All right, now stop for a second.
I got you. I got you.
Because she's crazy paranoid, and I'm trying to, because I know she's going to be here for a while.
Right.
So she's pointing to a couple of the nurses going, that one you got to look out for. And she told me that the walls can hear you.
Right.
So right after she started saying that, I went, listen, everyone in here, I hired. I hired everyone in here to look after you.
Nice.
And I said, and I'm taping everything so we can use this information in case anything happens to you. So this is where the conversation picks up.
So sometimes you feed into a little bit of craziness just to kind of make them relax.
Yes, because she'll start, I don't want her, she'll point to like a black woman, and I don't know if it's because she's black or just in general. She's like, that one, you really got to look after for. Meanwhile, she's the sweetest one there. But I don't want her to, like, I'm sure they deal with it all the time, but I don't want that because she might get a little kick or a little extra finger off the yo-yo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You the tapes.
I got you. Okay. But we have to know somebody in the FBI, and they have to be real and quiet and know who we are.
They'll know who we are.
Yeah, probably.
They'll figure it out. Don't you think?
I hope so. I don't trust Story too much. Not now.
Why not?
That's your sister.
That's my sister, who right now I don't trust. Just saying. Even my mom's lunacy, she's already onto something. This is before the accusations.
This is amazing.
I'm just saying. I know she's out left field, but this is funny too. And then she says something about my other poor sister. We got
Story too much. Not now.
Why not?
Because I told her and Patty that I had planned to escape that night. That you gave me the tickets to the show.
Yes.
And that's the night they got me.
Oh, shit.
They got me.
Yeah. So I don't know for sure whether they just told somebody or somebody told them, but that's how they found out. They said they found out from Patty in a fit of temper, and I forget who said it.
Huh.
So I can't blame, I can't blame. But Patty is such a big mouth. Oh, God.
I think she means well, though.
Oh, yeah, she means, well, kill Mommy. Don't kill don't kill the young ones. Thanks a lot. Comes Mommy down by the bull.
Stop right here.
Okay. I hear the Jamaican woman, by the way.
Yes.
I hear her in the background.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear her in the background.
You could just
She's a
kinda
great
hear,
woman.
Yeah, you could kind of hear.
She's so good with them. She's so good. She's really good with them. At least in front of me she is.
Here's what's scary about this. Is that she's having a rational discussion about something crazy.
Right.
It's like you're not saying we'll get the tapes, and then she's going, whoa. She's going, okay, get the tapes, but like she's having a real discussion.
Yes. Yes.
And then you think, oh, maybe I can be rational with her. Like, it's got to be hard to. How many times have you tried to go back in and just be rational because she sounds normal for a second? Like, and then you finally learn that doesn't work.
This didn't work for a couple days, and I also knew. I found out she still had a little bit of a urinary tract infection. So a lot of this is from a urinary tract infection.
Makes them
and
crazier.
It started clearing up, and I'm going to say it kind of cleared up about 4 days ago. And now she'll have a conversation with little blips of, whoa, where'd you just go? But she'll have.
In general, it's much better.
At this time, she was not anywhere seen. But she really. She's talking about the FBI, and we have to get involved with the FBI, and she's in a place. So now she just mentioned the bull. So, again, we're in the...
Is this the baby bull?
Yeah, we're in assisted living, and watch where she goes with the bull.
Comes Mommy down by the bull. Well...
By the bull? They have a bull down there?
Yes, we have a little baby bull. He's going to
You're kidding.
No, you know what they're going to do?
You saw him?
I almost slept with him.
With the bull?
Yeah, you know what he was going to do, don't you?
What was he going to do?
He's going to cut me up and throw me in there.
The big bull?
No, he was no bigger than here. He was
Who's going to cut you up?
The butcher has connections, I guess. I don't...
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. I don't know who was going to do it.
Holy bonkers.
But, yeah. They have a regular thing down there. They have one for the bull, those kind of animals, like the bull, baby bulls.
Yeah.
They have chickens. They have... And this phone does not ring in your room.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
And sometimes if someone's in this apartment,
Yeah.
it don't ring in this apartment.
Okay.
You have to change the whole system. That's so that if there's a customer in here...
Okay, the customer. My mom I don't know if she does it here, but she went and now, do you see?
Wow.
I could see why, if you're not around her all the time and she insulted like your sister,
Yes.
why that would get to her, because she sounds rational,
Yes.
even though she's saying crazy shit.
Yes.
But she sounds like she's very aware of what she's saying.
Yes.
What happens with the baby bulls?
I hope that's what she was referring to, because a bull, I hope that's not a black orderly. Oh, that's frightening.
She's totally referring to a baby
An actual baby
bull.
bull.
And she was telling everyone about this baby bull. I was going to eat her. They were going to chop her up. And the butcher, but she went literally from that to, the phones in this place need to be changed. And when we went into conversation about a phone and
the customer,
meaning it's a whorehouse. So it went from that to, she started explaining, I don't know if she did in this, but she did a couple of times where she went, okay, number 3 means it's a new customer. Number 5 means I know the customer. And number 1 means this is the good one. So definitely use the 1, and you have to use the 3 rooms down the hall. I'm like, so now I'm thinking like, is this thought in her head somewhere? Like,
and why is it?
Because before she went crazy,
Yeah.
she used to always say, I would have done well if I was a madam. She brought up being a madam a lot my last 15, 20 years. She's like, I don't blame her. I mean, you get paid, just lay on your back and paid. I mean, come on. I would have definitely, there's a little part of me like, man, I wonder if this might have been something there with you. I don't know.
Or did she look at it maybe easier than getting married 4 times? You said one guy was an asshole, too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she always chased money, and because she chased money, I think that's why once the guy realized, ew, you just want me for my money, then he started having a field day on it. Like, he beat her and...
Jesus Christ.
Right. So, all right. So
the customer possibly talking about the whorehouse.
Customer talking about... I think we're going in a whorehouse.
Let me back up a little bit here.
Change the whole system. That's so that if there's a customer in here, they don't hear it.
Got it.
And the same way next door, our 3rd bedroom.
All right, let me see.
Right.
Now, see, the reason I found out was that the morning I was cleaning your room, that you were supposed to come back, remember?
Yes.
And I thought, why doesn't he call me? And it got to be 12 o'clock, and I picked up the phone, there was nothing there, and I thought, that's funny, there's not even a dial tone. And then she saw me doing it, and she said, you won't get anybody. And I really gave up on her. I thought she's nothing but a fucking liar, too. And then she said, I stopped all calls, but I didn't hurt nobody. I just get away from me. Just stay away.
Wow.
This is like many different conversations.
It goes on and on and on
but
and on.
it almost sounds like you could follow along with it.
Yeah.
But it's 5 or 6 pieces of different conversations all as one now.
Yeah. It just keeps going all together, and then...
And she has all the confidence in the world that she's making complete sense, and that's what's kind of creepy about
it. But here's what's interesting. Now that it's the urinary tract infection has cleared up, and she is not as crazy... And now she's almost back to the way she used to live in my house. She's aware when she goes bonkers. Like she'll now go, oh my God, this is a horrible disease. And she'll ask, did I kill anyone? I went, no, Ma, you didn't. She's like, did I hit anyone? No, you didn't. She's like, Jimmy, I'll swear I'll be at the window and you're landing a plane, and you landed the plane and you were coming up, and then I go, how can... There's no fucking planes landing. It's so weird. So I'll have to get her taped doing that, but she's now aware when she goes bonkers.
Right.
And she's well aware of her conversation Like, yesterday, I saw her yesterday, and she said she saw her first husband. She's like, it was weird. It was a dream, but it was like so real. And I don't know if my mind's good. He picked me up, and we danced, and I could see everything in the room, and he laughed, and it was so good to see him. And he said, it was good to see you, and I'll see you again, and I'll be back. And he put me back in bed, and then I woke up, and then you came here. Like, wow.
And she'll say, I'm worried that I'm losing my mind.
Yeah,
right?
she says I'm losing.
Yeah.
It's a horrible disease. This is a horrible disease.
Holy shit. Want to go back to this?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rest is, but let me...
Let's see.
Stay away.
Wow.
No, that don't ring, and nothing rings. Didn't tell you the ice storm the night it was raining when the boys marched. There was no phone in downstairs. Never rang.
That's the war.
Well, maybe it was last night. I don't know what night it was anymore. Last night, tonight. But I know you got to be very careful. And I got to make believe I'm still on these pills because, well, that's easy. Oh, no, it isn't. You got to watch what you say. I got to make believe that I'm still on the pills. So just when you're going out and everything, and if Dee says, let's go take Mom, say, no, I think she's better. She likes to stay home alone. She feels safe.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
But make sure there's nobody in the house with me. I'm going to get me a great big bulldog from Barbie.
That's a good idea.
To sit there and watch.
That's a great idea.
Bulldog.
I think that is a great idea. I don't know if cats have hair, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right.
She's looking
right,
at someone's shoes.
Huh?
She's looking at someone's shoes and thinks it's a cat.
Oh, my God.
But did you... I mean, she went from... Then she was in the war, when the boys marched home in the ice and the snow, and
it's all glimpses of memories.
Yes,
it just pops into her mind, and that's what she's talking about.
It's like surfing your mind.
Exactly, that's what it is.
If every thought you've had or experience you've had was written down on a piece of paper, and then someone just walked into the room with a leaf blower and and then you're just kind of grabbing like little random bits. It's interesting to hear.
The confidence is what's creepy.
Right?
She's right in there.
She's right in there, and she knows it.
She thinks she's making complete sense.
Yes. And so, she just saw something on the floor, and she went, oh, there's cats. They let cats in here. And it was like the bottom of a chair or something.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to give you a big one.
All right, she can have her...
Don't tell anybody, okay? I'm giving you half a banana.
I'm telling.
So for dinner tonight, drink water.
I'll tell Dee, can I please have a dog because I need a helper.
What kind of dog?
I don't know what kind do you think. I'm going to tell you something. Mookie was a good dog.
Mookie was a great dog.
Mookie!
He was an Army dog. He was a Navy dog.
He was?
Yeah.
That's right.
My dad.
Okay, now...
I remember you talking about Mookie, so I know that's real.
So, what's up, Charlie? Charlie's my friend. He's driving up to Maine right now. He's listening.
Oh, nice. What's up, Charlie?
Crazy mom tapes. I love this. Get up there safe. We'll hang when you get... Charlie's great. He's a good hang. But anyway, my dog, Mookie, but she went from Mookie to... He was a military dog. Now, her first dog she ever had was this military dog that her father got somehow.
Right.
So that was a great description, Jimmy. A leaf blower of memories, and she's just plucking each one. So this is a perfect example. She went from my dog, and it was a military dog. She went right to her first, which is I think it's kind of cool what this dog is. It's a military dog. She talks about how it used to always attack anyone that bothered the baby or something.
He dog.
He was?
Yeah.
That's right.
My dad got him out of the Navy. What did you want?
Me?
What kind of dog?
I think I want a German Shepherd.
Okay, that's what Bobby raises.
Yes.
We'll get two.
Get two of them. You want?
Yeah.
It might be too big for you. You know, it'd be a good dog, like what Paul and Christina have. That.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of him?
Yeah, the Patty has one. That's Pat.
Yes. What's the name?
What's his name? Bought two dogs like that. Almost like that.
I have no clue. She's
German.
But she does know my brother.
Their names.
Right on.
I know
His name is Duncan. You want banana?
Can you eat laying that low?
You better try eating it first, Jim.
Oh yeah. You want me to test it? I'll test it.
She wants you to be the food.
That's very funny.
They came with food. She's like, oh no, you eat that first. She wants you to taste the food. Wait, before I take a taste of this.
Oh, is that great?
My son's here. He's going to die first.
Right.
And then I can give the money to my sisters.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
I would listen to this all day.
Right?
This has to be
Let's make the show.
A web series or something.
Let's make it. I'll start tomorrow.
If you tape your mom, I'll tape mine.
Let's do it. Then we'll play it once a week.
Mine's about a year behind yours, I think.
That's fine. We'll
like I said, so far my mom thinks I have 4 kids. I only have 2. She told me, she goes, as I'm leaving, she goes, you know what today is? Today, it was 10 years ago your brothers graduated high school.
Oh, wow. How old's your mom?
She's 79.
Okay.
She's getting there. But, I mean, my brothers graduated way longer than 10 years ago, and they don't, and you don't graduate high school in the middle of summer. But as she says it, she's like, she believes it.
And your mom's in a home?
Yeah.
Assisted living?
Yeah, we're doing that same thing, too.
Wow. And
she'll get worried. She'll be like, "Yeah, I think my mind's going. It's really bothering me."
My mom will say
tell the same stories 3 or 4 times. She was never like that whatsoever. And pieces of conversation, not this bad, but sort of the same type of thing.
Right.
Where she's trying to tell like old stories and stuff, but it's like 4 or 5 different
mixing
things.
and matching different pieces and facts.
Yeah.
But this is strictly a urinary tract. I've never heard of a urinary tract infection.
Right.
Never heard of it.
I had no idea it could do that much damage to your brain.
That's psychotic.
Oh,
and she's honestly, she's never recovered.
I just love that she wants you to taste the food because you might be getting poisoned.
Thanks, Mom.
And she's like, yeah, you taste it first.
Hey, you taste it first. Let's see
like
how
that makes complete sense.
Yeah, let's see how he reacts, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, you want me to test it? I'll test it.
Now, are you insinuating, my friend?
That's the nurse.
Sit on me.
You're not
I'm
gonna
going to sit on your lap.
No,
Are you insinuating I would do something to hurt you?
No, you wouldn't hurt me.
Look.
You wouldn't hurt Jimmy.
I just had a bite.
I would not.
What?
You'd hurt somebody here if you had to.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Honey, I've been beat up, bitten, and I never hit a soul.
Meet a fellow beat up, bitten bitch.
You're a fellow beat up, bitten bitch.
That's
So
it.
that means I'm a bitch too.
That's right.
I've been called a lot worse, so that's okay.
Me too. Who cares?
I'm not kidding, I have been.
You want to sit up a little?
Yeah. Well, you knocked me down.
I knocked you down. I didn't mean to knock you down.
I have to sit very carefully.
Yeah, I knocked her down.
What do you mean?
Well,
Look who's here.
My sister showed up.
Really?
Yes. And I couldn't. I was like, I think the conversation was sort of. I don't know if it continues. Does it continue?
You got 2 more minutes. Is it worth playing?
I don't know. I
don't care. Let's just play it.
Let's just play. I really don't know what's on.
Who cares?
Who's that?
it looks like Doreen.
It is Doreen.
I don't know. I think she's a cuckoo bird. How you doing there, Hotshot?
She graduated to the Walker. She's starting
I'm very proud
Let
of
me tell you
her.
something. When she starts walking, you guys better be on full
Read
record.
it off.
She'll
What do you
never
have in a
sit down.
banana?
Banana. Would you like to wear it?
Now,
To wear it?
She'd like to wear
nice.
it.
Come closer.
Sure.
What'd you
Bring
ask
it on,
for?
Mama.
Come on.
That's your sister talking to her like she's 3 years old?
Thank you. Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, right. Like, she's not 3. Just talk.
Just talk. She'll pick up what she can.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I thought that was a nurse at first. I'm like, no, I think that's the sister.
No, that's.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's the one that's accused me. Yeah, I don't like when people talk to my mother like, dude, she's not retarded and 3 years old.
Right. She'll pick up on some stuff.
She'll pick up on some stuff. Eating a banana? Hi. What do we got here? Oh, look at your piggy toes.
Right.
One goes to the market, one stays home. What are you, retarded? I'm sorry, I'm just pissed.
I think people don't know how to react though when someone.
That's your own mom.
But when
though.
someone's saying this is a delicious banana, would you like to wear it? I think
Jimmy with the logic.
But I think people's natural, like, I'm talking to an adult reaction, and it's almost easier to go into that, like, okay, I can handle it this.
I agree.
Because logically, it's like, okay, I can have this moment, but that moment is crazy, and
You're
this
right.
moment's...
I'm looking for a little... I'm very...
Fair enough.
This one bothers me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Come closer. Sure. Bring it on, Mama. Come on.
Do you want to sit up for a little bit? Let's sit up.
What happened? You didn't cover them before?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. Yeah, I help you.
No, lean forward for a second.
Yeah, hold on. I help you.
Here. Lean forward for a second.
Yeah. Doris?
Yes.
Would you mind if I help you a little bit?
No.
No? Okay.
No, she's
1,
my
2, 3.
She's the best.
1, 2, 3. Good girl. Okay. A little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit
A
more.
little bit more. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pick that hind knee up.
Hey.
Okay, good.
Better?
Yeah.
Sure?
How much time left?
Still there, but it's better.
What's there?
Can I eat?
No.
What?
You have the banana, yeah?
No, it's another banana. It's a piece of bow.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's stuck
Where?
inside and out, halfway. Halfway in and halfway
She's
out.
going to go get some juice.
Well, I give you some juice, okay?
Okay, because I took some.
Yes.
Don't wait.
Yeah, we have a juice here.
No, you seem okay. Get it there.
Yeah, you seem all right.
Fine, I'm fine.
10 seconds. Yeah, I think after this, because we were trying to sit her up, I just cut it, and then once my sister got there, I just cut it
Yeah,
out.
you know what? Your sister fucked it up.
I had a good thing going there.
Yeah, you and your mom had a good flow going, and then your sister,
great
the
flow,
buzzkill came in. Started with that baby talk.
Hey, that's some bananas. Are you sitting up? That's great.
You want some bananas? Let me take a nap first.
All right.
That was great.
Entertaining, right?
Extremely. I could listen to those tapes all day.
I'll definitely, you know
You
what?
got another one, maybe?
I do.
One more?
I do. I'm going to have to take a pee break, though.
Yeah,
I got to piss, too.
Let's
Let me take a pee break.
You know what? Why don't we play Night Train all the way through? Fuck it. Jim Brewer's here. For Jim Brewer's touring dates, go to jimbrewer.com.
She makes much more sense. That, like, she's much more lucid than I thought she would be listening to it. It's just the subject matter is so nutty.
Right.
But, like, listening to her talk, like, she knows your name, she knows your sister's name.
All right.
You know,
Yes.
it's really weird what
pops
she
in and
knows.
out.
Yeah.
And
Pops in
even
and
my
out.
brother with the 2 dogs, like he has 2 German Shepherds, and she's
Right.
like, "Oh, yeah, Bobby with the 2 German Shepherds." Like, wow. So it's like she's out in Looney Bin. It's a big cloud, and all of a sudden she comes right through the cloud. She goes, "Bobby, 2 German Shepherds," and then she's
she's
like,
gone again.
wow,
Right.
You were right on target right there.
Crazy.
It's not so.
I
It's
wonder
not
if
so.
they'll- I wonder if
harder.
they'll be able to figure that shit out. You know,
Sure, DNA, they'll fucking fix it.
especially because you got,
right,
you got
absolutely.
spurts where she's right there. So I wonder
Right.
if somehow they can figure that shit out.
I'll record her now, which I often do. I have great conversations with her now that she's out of that
Urinary
world.
thing, right?
But she still has her wackiness, but she's much clearer now.
All right, maybe one more tape of.
I'll look for it. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll look.
3
See what I
men,
got.
1 urinal. Let's hit it, boys.
And don't forget Jim Norton's Vice show, not Advice show.
My Vice show
The Vice
tomorrow.
show on Vice.com. Make sure you take a peek at that. But first, it's Night Train. Right now, right? Hit it. Yeah. More with Brewer. Stay there.
We'll be right back with more Opie and all right, so Opie and who? Opie and Jim? But they don't call it that. Who the hell's on the damn show? Is that Falcone guy? Whatever. Stay right there. Welcome back to more Opie and the other guy's gone guy. What the fuck? So what the fuck are these two supposed to do? Just pretend like nothing ever happened? What do you call this fucking show? This is Bush League, guys. This is fucking Bush League. I don't even be part of this shit. All right, fine. Welcome back. There you go.
All right, we're back with Jim Brewer, who's just killing it. I just checked my Twitter. They're loving you today, Brewer. They're loving you.
Well,
Fuck. JimBrewer.com for tour dates. He's going to be everywhere. He's getting ready to do another special at the Paramount in Huntington, but that's down the road. But I just want to promote those guys because they treat me very well.
I love that place.
And they got a very, very good venue that they take pride in. We're going to try to do something with them in the near future.
Great.
So, and I think Jimmy should book a weekend there eventually.
Oh, my God.
You know, when I'm shooting something, I go out and do club dates because I can do 5 and work on the material.
Right.
I do 5 at a club instead of 1 theater.
Well, eventually. You know, it'll make sense, and then we'll get you in there.
No, I just wanted to give a boring explanation about my schedule. There's no need for that. Who cares? I think I'd say that. Gives a shit.
I was just in Huntington. I stopped off at FH Riley's, and I passed the Paramount, and Stephen Wright's going to be there.
Wow.
We had Stephen Wright in here once. He fucking was.
No, he's in a couple times.
He's been in a few times.
More than once.
Maybe I wasn't here for one of them. I love him.
People, it's funny, the movie Half Baked.
Right.
Brought a whole different awareness to him. Like we grew up with Stephen Wright.
Oh yeah,
I still think he's one of the most brilliant comics to come.
Right.
And but right after Half Baked came, his notoriety started like just kind of fading away. He wasn't in the limelight as much. He wasn't. Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing him in Boston. And he was like, Jesus, that movie just kickstarting everything. He's like, people know me as a guy on the couch. I thought about this too. If Chappelle doesn't care about the money, but I wonder what a tour like that would be, where it's just the half-baked comic tour, and you'd have Chappelle.
That would sell out everywhere.
Me, Stephen Wright, and Harlan Williams.
Right.
Wow. Half-baked tour.
How about you do it out, Chappelle?
Oh no, I would never. I would never. No. You know how many people? But you know how many people I've said, "Hey, you guys doing?" Like, no.
Right.
That's Dave's beast. He's the nugget. It's his gig.
You guys talk?
Take 90%.
Right. You guys talk? You and Chappelle?
I just saw him for the first time. I was really I'm not gonna. I was a little hurt that he didn't reach out or talk for a while, because I always thought of him as something more than just the guy. I knew him before he blew up.
You guys had projects together too.
Yeah, we had buddies, and we hung out a lot, and we talked a lot just about life. I consider him a very close friend off the stage as well. And I didn't hear from him for a while, and I was. Yeah, there was a little part of me that was hurt, but I also understood him, and I think I know him well enough when, it's not personal. And then I played Toledo a couple months ago, and he was in the green room waiting for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, it felt like seeing my brother coming to visit me. It felt really good. And he's like, "Man, come see me at you got me around Radio City. I'm playing Radio City," and so it was good. It was really good to see him. And we talked, we laughed hard, and we caught up, and it was really good.
He's doing well? Seems like he's in a good place.
He's in a great place. Yeah. He's in a good place.
It's nice when you feel like picking up some money just to go do Radio City for 10 shows.
10 sold-out shows, right?
And I got to be honest, I don't even think it's about the money. I just think it's about, I want to do shows, and I want to do it my way. And I want to, I'm going to see Radio City. Is there still demand? 9 shows at Radio.
It was 9. Yeah, wow.
I mean, that's nuts. That's berserk. That's
how many people for Radio City?
5,000 or 6,000.
5,000 or 6,000. He did 9 of them.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's like probably close to 3 gardens.
That's 3-4 garden shows just completely sold out, and no one's gonna leave that show going, he's all right.
Right.
It was good seeing him, and they leave. No, I mean he's one of the greatest. He really is, in my opinion.
How many years had you not talked?
I'm going to say about 3, 4. Whenever that whole thing went down,
right,
we talked up to maybe a year later, and then I didn't hear from him at all.
But it seemed like he really disappeared, though.
He had a lot. People forget that he was a kid. He came to New York. He was a kid.
Right.
And
I actually was in the audience for his first Letterman appearance. And I think he was like I want to say he was like 17, 18 years old, right?
Can't forget too. Yeah, I mean, he was also comic relief,
right?
And when he was on comic relief, I don't know if it was Whoopi Goldberg or whatever, they brought him back out. That's never been done ever in the history of ever. And they say, man, bring that kid back. Who's that kid? Bring that kid back out. And they brought Dave Chappelle back out during I remember being young and I was so excited for him when he got Robin Hood. And me and my wife sat there just like giddy kids, like, oh my God, Dave, this is so exciting. and he, and he started, one of the funniest things I ever heard him say, like, he just never was really caught up in the rat race. He gets the script for Con Air. And I said, Dave, oh my God, this is sick. This is like Nicolas Cage. Like, yeah, man. Oh my God, what's the script? How's your role? And he goes, dead nigga, page 49.
That sums him up right there.
That sums him up, dead nigga, page 49.
49.
Dead nigga. Kill the nigga. So funny.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it was good.
Bastard.
It was really good seeing him, man. It was really, really good seeing him, and I think we're going to see a lot more.
Did you go to Radio City?
I did not. I was away and
doing your own thing.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's another thing. Like, I don't want to. He's got so many bottom feeders and leeches too. I'm sure that I don't want to be. I just want him to know I'm safe. I'm not looking for anything from you. I'm really not.
With that, another tape has arrived.
Another one?
That's right.
How was it? You get to hear any of it?
This is a good closure one, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't my mom kind of say, like, I'm done?
This is a sad one.
I know.
It's kind of sad. Do you want to end sad?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so here's how this
these
goes.
people. Make them cry for the rest of the day.
Well, here's how it goes. I do remember on this one, when I saw her, she's been through the ringer.
She's had a crazy life. I read some of that shit in your book.
Oh, I haven't. I'm not going to release it all until she passes away.
But you did tell a lot.
Well, I'll tell a lot more when she passes away.
You just said today that she was a dirty monkey.
She was a dirty monkey. She was a dirty, filthy monkey.
She knows a little too much about the whorehouse, but
she knows a lot about the whorehouse, boy.
I'm trying to think what movie she could have possibly have seen, where she got her knowledge from.
I don't know. She used to talk about it a lot when she was sane.
Yeah.
How every time, like that lady who got busted, I don't know, years ago.
Yeah, there's always a madam that gets busted here and there.
Yeah, it's a big madam. She's like, I don't blame her. I mean, jeez, I would have done that. And what, 2 years in jail? Come back, get my money back. She totally is a supporter, 100% of madams and prostitution and knocking it out. So,
wow,
she's my mom's. There's definitely some dirty monkey in there. I love her to death, but she got some dirty monkey.
This is a shorter tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is shorter. So basically, I walk in and she's in a clinic now where they gave her a drug to get rid of her anxiety and her fear that everyone's trying to kill her and everyone's out to get her. And she wouldn't be so confrontational, very confrontational. And when I saw her, it was the first time in my life where I saw her, she was done with living. And I think I start off by saying that. All right, let's just
Yeah. You start off by going in and realizing that she's finished.
Yeah, okay. I think I broke down after I saw it. Like, I started driving home and I broke down.
It's gonna be that bad?
Well, it's just like you hear your parent going, I'm done. I'm out.
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever seen you where you look like you're done.
I think I'm cooked.
You look exhausted.
I'm worn out.
You're worn out. Oh, Mom.
Don't forget me, okay?
Give her a hug.
Mom, I would never forget you. Hey, you were great to me.
Yeah, you were great to me.
Oh my God, you were great to me.
Oh my God, I haven't listened to this.
You were so good to me. You taught me everything about
you were good.
Being independent, about taking care of myself, how to date. You always warned me about girls.
That's right.
You taught me how to be independent, have respect, do what I wanted to do, chase my dreams.
That's right.
Don't be a freeloader.
That's right.
Look at where I'm at.
That was all.
Don't be a freeloader.
That was you and Dad.
From being a little kid up the block.
Yeah, and you and Dad both had it rough, and then you met each other.
That's right.
And through a miracle, you pulled through.
Yeah, we did.
And the others may not have as great experiences as me, and you may not had great experiences. You had a bunch, and you didn't have a bunch.
Yeah.
But we had a kick-ass run.
Yeah, I guess I did.
I never look back on, oh, my mother.
No.
I always look back on, wow, she gave me a lot of love. I do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
This is a reality show.
I made it. I made it to a lot of people helping me, taking my hand, and walking me most of the way.
Yeah. Yep.
I hope it stays this way until I close my eyes in the coffin.
I didn't see that coming. For the record,
that is heavy.
Wow, that was heavy. I apologize. I didn't know it was that.
That's good, man.
That's life, though.
I didn't know it was that heavy.
God, Brewer, you're a good dude, man.
I forgot. I swear in my kid's life, I've tape recorded so many, and I haven't listened to them all. And I just heard that beginning, like we had a kick-ass run. I went, oh, maybe we could play this one. I swear in my life,
That's good, dude.
No, that's solid right there.
It's real life, man. Wow, this was therapy. Thank you. This is definitely. I don't have to book it next week.
I got a little teary-eyed there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I did too.
I felt some moisture.
No, I got a little crumbled up too because I didn't know it was going there, and I was trying to make the rooster noise to avoid my.
But
it was hard for me to feel emotions. I'm watching Opie's hand hover over that button.
I gotta do something. You found the perfect.
I gotta do something. But I'm looking at that freckled arm over the button. I'm like, this is not going to be good.
You waited for it. I mean, you couldn't have written that. How did you even know? She went,
that's an ending.
I'll close my eyes in that coffin. Next week on Reality Brewer.
Right. But here's the question. What happened right after that? Because she's still around. And what was the next crazy thing?
Then she went into the, after that, she went into assisted living. And that was the bull riding and the this and the that. And now she's kind of.
So she's still rocking.
Yeah. Yeah. I just saw her yesterday. I came back from the road yesterday. I took her out of the place and we drove around. And tomorrow, every day this week, I'm going to take her out. Just do her out, and I'll tape record some conversations. But she's normal now, which is also not normal, but like
how many?
She'll have really good conversations.
How do you find time for all this?
Because I don't read the papers or listen to the news.
Good point.
I mean, this is what's important in life. If my kids are off in camp. Me and Dee, we spend a lot of time, we go bike riding, all this other stuff. But in the mornings, I'll go get my mom. We sit at this little cafe and we just hang out. I mean, it's
Chill
just
out.
spending time and let her talk and let her enjoy whatever she's got left. And then I'll see my dad later in the day at home. And, you know.
I didn't get to ask you about your daughters and stuff.
We don't need to go there. This is perfect.
Everyone's good, right?
Yes.
All right, next
That's
time.
another time.
Next time.
Yes. Thanks for having me today.
Next time on Brewer Reality. Man, that was good, right?
Yes, phenomenal. Jim's one of my favorites.
I feel so I feel like I took a nap. I feel good.
We just didn't call your sister.
No, I'm kind of glad we didn't.
Okay, all right. By the time
she'll hear about this, I'm sure.
We called your mom that one time.
That was, you know how many people remember that?
That was amazing.
You know how many people come up to me about that?
That was amazing.
That was nuts.
That was before she was going off the rails too.
Yeah, that was right
when she got on the train.
Right.
Night train.
She was smacking my dad around. Oh my God.
And we got her to admit it on the show.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that was nutso. You guys would pretend you were therapists. You guys did great.
Well, I might know a little bit. I might know a little bit about some of this stuff.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So what, Jimmy's show?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That's okay. Tomorrow,
There's no way we're gonna beat
Vice.com. That was just, I'll plug it like a fucking whore that I am tomorrow. And for Jim's dates, you got a bunch of dates coming out.
Whatever. Just go on the website and you find them.
JimBreuer.com. And Breuer is Breuer, because people spell it Brew. He's not the fucking governor of Arizona. It's Breuer.
I've known Breuer for at least 15 years now, and you're one of my favorites by far. By far, your storytelling is second to none. I can't even think of someone else that does stories with their comedy like you.
Well, thanks, man. You've always said that. I know.
No, I just want to say it to your face, and every chance I get, I go see you because I know it's going to be different every single fucking time. So.
Well, thank you. It was nice telling that and have Jimmy just knock out punches to end the stories.
It was
my God,
quite fun.
I had some belly laughing.
Yeah.
There was one real good keeper today.
Oh, the ass eating.
Before the ass eating, there was another one.
Was it Betty's ass?
No, it was Nancy.
Oh, Nancy,
Betty's ass.
No, Betty was the other one. Betty's the Irish woman.
There was a good 2 or 3 today that I fell out of my chair.
Some strong home runs.
Right. So here goes Breuer. Double, triple, double. And Norton comes up. There's a drive. Oh, man, the outfielder doesn't even look where the ball's going.
No, what it is, though, you load the bases.
Right.
With no outs, so I have to get a pitch down the middle.
That's right.
It's great.
You've done all the legwork. I just fucking stick my fat head out of a bush.
But I'll add to it, then you hit it out like Dave Kingman. When Dave Kingman would hit a home run, holy fuck.
It stayed hit.
He would strike out 1,000 times a season, but those 30, 40, 50 homers were always amazing.
Ooh, boy,
you remember Dave Kingman?
Of course I do.
That fucking guy would fall down, he would swing so hard.
I was just going to say.
And as a Mets fan, you loved it. Well, you hated all the strikeouts, but it was all worth it when you got to see an 890-foot fucking home run.
And that's all
destroyed someone's car in the parking lot.
And that's all you had as a Met fan back then, because they were so bad. All you had was maybe Kingman will knock out one of those balls today. There were shots like I haven't seen shots like that in baseball in decades.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to strike out 1,000 times a season anymore.
Right? Who hits a ball out of a stadium? He would hit it out of the stadium. Who does that?
It was either a home run or a strikeout, guaranteed every single time. And if he got a single or double, it was just some mistake. It hit off the tip of his bat or something.
You're right.
Remember?
Here comes Kong. We called him Kong.
That's right.
Ah, God.
He was fun to watch.
What do you think of them now?
I swear I'm so out of baseball. I take more of a peek at the Phillies than anyone else.
Dude, I just filmed something down there last night with them.
With the Phillies?
Yeah, I did doing something for Fox Sports and
something. That's pretty cool.
It's a one-off. It's pretty. It's candy from a baby. It's easy to check out the food and stuff like that from all the stadiums.
Oh, okay.
And I was taking a look at these guys, and Utley is. I love Utley. He's like this skinny. He's got little chicken legs.
Right.
But his upper back, his shoulders, he's got chiseled top, back, shoulders.
He didn't believe in working on legs in the gym. He's one of those guys. Right?
Seriously, I loved, because the Phillies, that's a team that I wish my team was. I love the Phillies.
The passion they got for the Phillies down there is pretty crazy.
And well-deserved.
Pretty crazy.
A lot of guys don't like to work legs. My trainer says that all the time.
I don't work legs.
I like to work legs. It helps you lose weight because you have a lot of muscle down there, so it's a lot of burning going on.
All right, I lie. I take cardio kickboxing with soccer moms.
Do you?
Yeah, I work my legs.
That's good.
Do you really do that?
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I tell you what.
Yeah.
If I took you once.
Oh, no. I'm not laughing at it. I know it's a crazy workout.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's just the soccer mom part.
But
there's some good. But there's things, it's worth.
Dude, your belly's showing. Cover yourself.
What? Oh, sorry.
But is it a real Is it a real kickboxing workout, or is it like a 1 and 2 and 3? Get those legs up, Jim. Legs up, or is it like a fucking hardcore fighting workout?
It's a hardcore workout.
Okay.
Have you gone? Oh, sorry. Have you gone yoga yet?
Oh, God, never.
You won't do the yoga.
I can't.
Even Kenny's doing yoga.
I can't.
Our own Club Soda Kenny does
I have a
yoga.
pair of fucking yellow satin shorts with no underpants. I love to yoga in those. Take a Cialis and hit the yoga mat.
Kenny's doing yoga?
Yeah, it's creepy with his fucking awful hairdo.
There he is. He'll tell you.
Really?
Kenny.
Doing yoga?
Tell Breuer before we get out of here about your yoga. I like the haircut.
Oh, I got my Montreal haircut.
I see. Oh, yeah, we're going to Montreal. I keep forgetting. When do we leave? Tomorrow?
Yes, we leave tomorrow
after the show. All right, so we're broadcasting live in Montreal, the Comedy Festival, Thursday and Friday.
Yes, you
It's
will.
sold out, by the way. We can't fit any more people in. That's kind of nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you doing it?
No, I mean, no. It's not good.
Is it in a little theater or something?
No, it's smaller than that.
Okay.
They give us a room.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Give us a room. It'll be
In the
about...
ballroom.
Huh? Tell me about your yoga.
Yes,
I had
please.
my 6th class yesterday.
Cool.
And what? First of all, what attracted you to do? What made you go? I'm going to do yoga.
Well, they said they were hoping for a man with a haircut like Spartacus. Sign up immediately.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
I just wanted to try a different workout.
What wasn't working?
Well, he has a bad shoulder that he refuses to get looked at. He's had a bad shoulder for about 10 years.
Yeah.
I just don't want an operation.
But
I don't blame you.
I keep telling him maybe you don't need an operation. Maybe a little rehab.
So I'm on the fence about yoga. I can't decide whether I like it and I'm getting enough out of it.
Can you do the warrior pose today? What pose could you do for us today?
Warrior 1? Which one?
Do you feel a little gay when you're doing it? Because and I don't mean that. You know what I mean?
No,
like a little
you don't
party.
have to explain. We always refer to you and how you use the word gay and faggot correctly.
Correct.
No, because
there's no hate in your voice when you say those words.
No,
it's just something. It's just something we were brought up with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hot chicks to gander at in the class.
I get that. I'm not talking about your sexuality. I'm talking like it's just like, for instance, if I were, the minute I put on the yoga pants, I just feel this is wrong.
No, I do in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, you don't do that. What are you gay? You don't do yoga pants.
All right. The minute I'm making a pose, like
well, some of the poses are a bit bad. The downward facing dog is a little mysterious.
Just a couple of them, and I just immediately go. I don't. It's like the ice cream man pulls you in, and you go.
The shit ain't easy.
Just come around the corner. I get a weird feeling. I get the same weird feeling thinking about yoga.
It's a tough workout.
As a man,
it's a tough
very
workout.
Hard. And it makes me feel bad about myself that I'm not good at it, and all those chicks are very bendable.
Yeah, but you're a monster compared to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're meant to be bendable.
Yeah, you're working on it. You're fucking.
What pose can you do for us today?
I don't know. That's another thing I get frustrated with. They hold the poses for too long. Like, I get bored. Like, let's move it.
Dude, take cardio kickbox, and don't use your one shoulder.
No, I do. I do that too.
Do the warrior pose.
Karate and judo.
Okay. Are you trying to lose weight?
No, I just want to be in shape.
Then stop eating whatever you're eating. Because if you're working out as much as you're working out, I mean, then it's obviously the diet.
He doesn't eat anything.
No, I eat good.
No, you don't. I can look at you right now and know you don't. You eat tons of bread, cardio. Do you drink?
No, I'm straight edge.
You don't drink at all.
I'm
He's straight edge.
Well,
Jimmy?
He drinks, but not liquor.
There's just a few seeds.
Kenny's a batch swallower.
Oh my God.
A few seeds.
I think we're done.
Okay. Yeah, this is too blow for
visual.
Too blow.
No. But
Take us out with a pose. What do you got? Warrior pose?
Oh, wow.
What pose can you do today?
You want me to do warrior
So now the
one?
yoga makes all the sense.
Yeah, go ahead. A little warrior
Really?
action.
Yeah.
Kenny is?
Yeah, well, he's a karate
okay.
guy, so he's already knows how to.
I'm not a ballerina.
No.
Show him a pose. Maybe you can turn him around.
Do elevator 1.
Here you go. Here's a pose.
Is Kenny gay?
Yes.
I never knew that.
No, he's not gay. Look at this.
How's my warrior?
There's warrior 1.
You gotta like face forward and stuff.
That's good.
I was looking at Breuer.
It's good.
Eye contact, know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
There's his
I
warrior
like
pose.
it.
All right,
Okay.
We obviously are done for today.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. That was great.
Breuer, thank you so much.
I never knew that about Kenny.
What?
Makes a lot of sense now.
He's gay?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
I like it. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Are you officially out?
Yeah. I got nothing to be ashamed of.
No one said. No one. You brought that up. I didn't say about shit. I'm just saying. You walk around. You go in the parades and all that. Just asking.
What would Kenny's outfit be at the parade? Let's think.
Wow.
Would he go leather? You go leather, Kenny?
Superman.
Oh,
No,
police
superhero
uniform.
guy.
You go police uniform? Or maybe wants to get away from that and show more of a feminine side.
I got the video on my Club Soda Kenny Facebook page of the parade last month.
And what'd you dress as? Were you dressed?
I was the cameraman.
Okay.
But what would you dress like if let's say, you went to
assless
a parade?
chaps?
You'd go assless chaps?
You go the Halford route.
Yeah.
All right, good for you.
You know, show off my pectorals.
But you go with the vest too, or
Yeah.
you go vest? Yeah.
Studs?
You know, sun's out, guns out.
Studs? Ball in the mouth?
Balls in my mouth? Sure.
No, ball. That kind.
Ball gag.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You wear the strap around your head.
Prolapse my anus.
Plastic bag wrapped, zipped as tight as it can right
Why
before.
not? You only live once.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Crazy,
That's
right?
some crazy shit.
What,
Yeah, it's hard.
the breath play?
I don't even. It's so dark.
That is
So
way
dark.
too dark.
Yeah, it is.
So dark.
All right, Brewer. You
Wow,
come
fun
back and
time.
see
Thank
us
you.
soon. It's
Will
been
do.
way too long, all right?
Hey, man, good seeing you guys. Jimbo.
Thank you, brother.